Tuesday. It's MARKPIRES. I was walking
and it's real talk.
Today, looking for another way to ease my mind and help my living. It's real talk. It's the daily variety show, MARKPIRES Real Talk. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state, and I'm here with you on day 667 in a row of the MARKPIRES Real Talk show. And we're going to get into it like we do every day. So head to YouTube, head to DLive, subscribe, ding that bell, and let's have some fun. Up, look, it's not a competition, but if it was, I would say Sidious is the champion of all. Oh, Sidious, good to see you. And MJ Mama here early, and so is Glennis. Just want to say hello to my people. Let me quickly go over to our main page here and see if I can log into our video. Oh, here we go. We're live right now. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay, cool. So everybody, I got a message from, a little rally message from Joe Biden today. George Rousseau, welcome to the show. We're going to get into that Joe Biden message in a minute. Figure we'll wait for some people to show up, and then we'll play that for you. Maybe a new thing to start with a song. These shows midweek. I hope people know we're live. We're going to be here for a while, so they'll find us. Well, we're losing a ton of frames again. How's that for us? It always seems to happen right off the bat. And again, let's see. I'm going to close out Chrome. I feel like Google's always got something going down. I'm going to bring this down. While we wait for everybody to join us, I'm going to play a song, and then we'll get into some other stuff. Especially this Joe Biden call. I don't even know what I did. We'll see. I wrote this song a while back. It's called How It Used to Be. Got me thinking about yesterday. Scenes open-ended, my memories cast shadows over me. I face my decision, ain't thinking about how it used to be, how it used to be, yeah, 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 how it used to be, how it used to be, how it used to be. My days seem longer now. My mornings harder without you. To wake up smiling next to be happy again. Why did it have to end? Yeah, and now I am love to walk into night with my eyes closed. Even though it's dark outside, I can see what's in front of me, and every frame is dropping here. How it used to be. How it used to be. I'm so cold without you holding me. Stories told for now and evermore about you and me. Guys, 50% of my frames. 50 freaking percent of the frames. I think what I should try to do is the old restart. I feel like I should do the old restart. I'm just dropping frames like a mo. Nothing else is freaking running on my computer right now. At all. So this is insane. I'm just type in Task Manager and see what the hell's going on. This is insane. This computer's supposed to be extremely fast. It's crap right now. I don't know if it's the computer. I think it is. But I don't know. Everything's wrong, unless it's what's going on in the universe currently, where 54% of my frames are going to drop. JVF, how are you? Sid in the house, Wolfie in the house. Arizona Raven here. How you doing? Let's see. I'm trying to get them to stop cutting my frames out. I'm thinking that we should do our old restart. Oh, there are 13 people on too. We got to get this party going. What's going on, YouTube? Why do you stink so badly? 55.5% of our frames are dropping. How about that? Now, how do I do this where I can... All right, what we're going to try... Guys, I want you to do me a favor, okay? Stay in this chat. Don't go anywhere, okay? It's going to take roughly 60 seconds. I want you guys in the chat window because we're going up onto 60% of the frames right now. We're going to do this whole restart thing that sometimes works, okay? So literally just stay in this chat. I'm going to look weird, but I'm looking weird right now anyway. I'm all frozen anyway. It's going to stay frozen for 60 seconds. You're going to hear me repeat myself over and over. Probably this, what I'm saying right now is going to say itself over and over and over and over. And you can laugh at it. And then I'll be right back as soon as it reconnects. We're at 60%. This is garbage. You stink, YouTube. I'm just saying. And all of social media, I think, is rotten these days with trying to just make it impossible for streamers. Anyway, give me a second, guys, and we're going to make some magic happen, okay? I'll be right back. I don't know what happens if I just... See, this is saying all streams will shut down. I don't know how this works. Sometimes. All right, I got an idea. This is not the smartest idea in the world, but we're going to do it anyway. Does this say anything? Oh, this is unbelievable. When you need to say something or do something, it just doesn't freaking work. You know what I mean? Like, seriously? Oh, no, you have to have a membership. Like, I just want to open up a text document. That's all I want to do is open up a freaking text document. You know, the whole thing is acting weird. So I feel like there's definitely something going on. Let's just see what happens here. Gosh almighty. I can't stand this. I got to go through a whole free trial process here? Really? Oh my goodness. No, I'm not bothering. This is mental. This is mental. Are we still dropping 1,000 of our frames? All of our frames? I'm closing you out. I'm closing you out, Microsoft. You stink. That's also Bill Gates. I hate you. Hate you, Bill Gates. Oh, all you have to do is go through a 30-minute process to sign up. Oh, really? I'm live. Thanks, Bill Gates, creeper. You're a creeper. Bottom line. Are we dropping? Or are we still losing? No, we're still freaking losing frames. We're at 62% of our frames. I'm not sure what to do here, guys, because now everybody's leaving. I'm going to do that, guys. What I'm doing, I'm closing this puppy down, restarting it, okay? Just give me a minute, come right back, okay? If it has, don't leave the screen. It's Tuesday. It's MARKPIRES. I was walking down the and it's real talk. We're back or still here. Not really sure. Ease my mind, hell my living. It's real talk. Guys, we had a bit of technical difficulties. It looks like we're still dropping frames, so we may just be dealing with crappy service tonight. Last thing we're going to try in a minute, I'm just literally going to just set this camera up in real time with you guys because I'm trying to see if we can fix this problem. And if we can, we're going to have a lot of fun. If we can't, it's going to be very rotten. Sometimes it's rotten. You just have to go with the flow. You got to go. You got to flow. If you guys don't know that song I created. Mark, how are you, buddy? Glynis, how are you? Look, Glynis is the winner of this round. Sidious was the winner of last round. But they both are winners, really, because now we're here together. Oh, my friends, it looks like we are good now. We are good. Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you got to give it the old elbow in the face in order to get your point across. Like, hey, I want to get this thing going. So, while we wait for everybody else, my land speed now should be solid. I mean, whatever it is, well, now we're dropping a few. I'm hoping we don't. Hopefully we stay there. We'll see. I'll check and do a speed test if we keep dropping. Yeah, we're dropping again. So let me just quickly check, see what my speed is. Let's see what it says. 58 download. Let's see what the upload is. That's the bigger thing, right? What? 2.6? What the heck is going on over here? 3? That's our problem right there. Where's my stupid thing here? Hold on, we may be able to fix this in real time right now. We have to because this is garbage. Let's see what's going on over here. What's going down? Hold on a second. There's something we're doing over here. Something's going on. Something big. Let's see what the hell's going on over here. Fast roaming enabled. I don't even know what the hell that means. I don't know what any of this means. I thought I saw something earlier that made me think there's something weird here. Hold on. Managers, no. Come on, doll. This is the worst when you're trying to figure out. Okay, this is. No, I don't want to do high priority. That's the thing. All right, let's see. Now let's see if that's any better. We're going to try. Thank you for that idea to check that, brother. So we're still up at 63 on 65. Upload's not the, I mean, download's not the issue, it's the upload, right? We gotta get the upload correct. Still at 4, 5, 6. All right, we're rising. I think we should be enough. I think that should be enough for us to go. We're 6. We're at 6. I should be much higher than that, but we're at 6. Let's test it again, see. My people, let's play some music. This is gonna get better right now, promised. I could tell. It's because Daniel knew what to check for. Actually, we're back at 3. I don't know what the hell's going on with this stupid thing. 3-ish. 3-ish. This thing should be like 60. Your internet connection is very fast. Is it? 3? Don't think so. You know what it is? I don't know, something's wrong with our service because we're at 3 megabits per second right now, which is garbage. It's garbage pants. 4.66. Let me just see if there's anything else I could do here. Advanced. Dynamic. Yeah, I don't know what else I could do except for just kind of call up Optimum and be like, your service is crap. You know, that's like all I could do. Because I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm friggin' here. Let's see what else we have here. Saying 7.7 megabytes upload. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Why am I uploading more on my phone than on the freaking computer? That is weird. I want this to be. Let's make this the high priority. I'm going with it. I'm going with high priority on us. Is that helping at all? Let's see what happens. I mean, seriously, I don't want my phone taking priority of this device. You know what I'm going to do? I got an idea. I'm shutting off my Wi-Fi on my phone just for now. See if what this does. Let's see if that helps. I just shut off the Wi-Fi on my phone, so hopefully we grab some more data. We're going up to 8.3. So whatever is going on. Now it went to 1.6. I'll tell you what, I can't control this. I don't know what the hell's going on here, but it's not working right. So I'm just going to do this. Let's just play a song and let's just let magic happen however it's going to happen, if it's going to happen. We shot up to 16. Let's see. Hopefully that did it for us. Daniel, thank you for the advice. All right, guys. Looks like we're... Yeah, I got the old 56K. I got 14.4. 14, whatever the hell it was. Yeah, looks like we're good now. Thank you, Christine. Good to see all my friends, my fam. It's a little jam here on a Tuesday night. It kind of reminds me of the old Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me, doesn't it? I think we gotta add a bass line. I think this needs a bass line. Get my pick. Alright. Looks like we're good. We don't have any more drop frames. Thank you to Daniel, who hooked a brother up with that one. That was all you, Daniel. Now, guys, we do have a little something from I don't know how that was, guys, but I was just jamming out for you for a little bit. Wanted to play some guitar. Sometimes you got to warm it up that way. My man, Luke, how are you, brother? Oh, Luke, okay. Wait, Luke, you're going to like this. This is for you, buddy. Ready? This is for Luke. Luke, this is today's face swap. You just happen to catch the perfect timing. Here's today's face swap for you. Ready? Hope you guys enjoy.
This is Felix Roberts, and we're live from the studio. We're going to Joe Biden, who's out in front of a crowd of 3 in order to share his vision for the future and how he's going to bring us back to normal.
I'll tell you about my Aunt Judy. When I was a kid, my Aunt Judy told me how to type, taught me how to make a PB&J. May have heard that story before. She also taught me how to clean when I have an accident in my diaper. Now that information has proven to be extremely valuable. My long life, I've had to go back to diapers in my older years, and my Aunt Judy really gave me a heads up on that one. Now look, I told you shouldn't be looking into Joe Biden's past. Nobody cares about my family. Yeah, so my son's a cracker. Yeah, he has problems with the crack pipe. That's fine. But you know what? He's a good guy. And I never took any money from Russia. Never took any money from my son either. Never would. And I'd never take any money from China. I'm a liar. And if I could just tell you clearly, plainly, we got to start from scratch. Let's forget about my past. Let's forget about the fact that my son took millions and billions. Let's forget about the fact that we're completely corrupt. I'm not corrupt. Maybe my son is, but that shouldn't have any effect on me being the President of the United States. I already told you what I would do if this was Eric Trump or Donald Trump Jr. I would start an inquisition immediately. We would have a Senate inquiry. We would have the Gestapo going after the Trump, the whole family. We'd go back generations if we had to. It's the only way we could stop this criminal and all of his actions. Everyone wants to get caught up in mine. Let's just look the other way. My name's Joe Biden. They should call me G.I. Joe. About to go out there on combat. against all the bad policies that Donald Trump put in place. It's a terrible thing he did. And then he also opened up opportunity centers in the cities. How dare he? Making it look bad for all of us Democrats, keeping the people down every 2 years, going in for the vote, and then doing nothing. We're going to change it all. When they get in there, we're going to rip it all apart, just like the sleep sofa. My Aunt Judy told me, look, whatever's good, we can make bad again. We could take down Donald Trump and we can go back to a horrible government policy, large government, where we take everything from you. My Aunt Judy told me that's the best way to keep control. I tend to believe her. Anyway, I think I pooped my pants. Gotta go.
He pooped his pants. What am I supposed to do with that? He pooped his pants. I can't control him pooping his pants. So, guys, I keep getting slammed when I did the Devil's Advocate. I dropped that for day 666 in a row. Can you guys believe it? We got through day 666 without, not only was it without us being, like unscathed, we destroyed the show yesterday. It was a great show yesterday. I have to get a podcast out for you guys tomorrow. If you have not yet, subscribe to my podcasts on any platform, free of charge. All you got to do is look for me. Go onto iTunes, anywhere, whatever. Stitcher, you're on. I could tell you all of them, but Anchor FM is where it starts. And the last one I dropped is like the first 25 episodes of the Donald Trump show. I have to do one with all of the episodes. I actually thought about getting a night. One of these nights we have to play all of them in a row. As soon as I finish up the series, I may get another one going. George Rochot sent me a clip today, and then I saw a great one from Trump today. Oh my goodness. He played it at a rally, and it was like, he's at the debate with Sleep Sofa. He's like, look, he's going to stop fracking. And he's like, no, not my Aunt Judy won't let me stop fracking. And he's like, but you said it, you freaking said it. He goes, well, show the tape. Show the tape on your website then. Well, so he goes, Trump goes, go show the tape. Let's go. And then all of a sudden you see like 5 examples of Sleepy going like, we're going to get rid of fracking. No. We're going to walk away from it. We're going to get rid of it. No more new fracking at all. And pretty unbelievable. So you think if I play the skits before, it's getting them to kind of get us started on the bad foot? It's weird that I was getting very little bandwidth at the beginning, but we're good now. We're very good. Samuel, how you doing, buddy? Who else is with us? Michelle is with us. Daniel, of course, is kicking it with us. Let me see if I missed anybody. Raven, how you doing, Raven? And Letty's back. Letty, I'm sorry I didn't get to do a Real Talk Real Estate for you today, but if you have any questions, I can handle them for you right now. I really should be talking about my business more on this show because I do need to find a way to incorporate what we're doing here into my real estate business. And it's how it started. And then I kind of walked away when we were just building light and trying to create some magic here. But again, that whole idea of referrals is such a great idea. I was talking about it today with misinformation. And bottom line is the idea that you can have some free service that will find you an agent to interview along with the others you're thinking of interviewing. Pretty cool thing. Sleepity sleepers. Did you guys see it? But Letty, I'll probably be back at it tomorrow. Today I just had a pretty wacky day midday. But I'm going to play you guys something here, okay? Let's see what we could play for you. I wanted to play you guys something I thought about earlier. This to me always makes me laugh. For about 3 weeks to a month when they were thinking this would help hurt Donald Trump, they were talking about defunding the police. You remember this? Let's defund the police. Oh, actually, you know what? I may have a pretty funny thing to play for Letty. Hold on, I got an idea. Let's see. I'm going to type something in here. Let's see if this comes up. Let's see if this comes up because it's on somewhere on. No, it didn't go that way. I have to find it in YouTube. I did a clip where Dick Face, my character, tells, he's showing you how not to sell real estate and then how to sell real estate. I get in there and do my little thing. It's pretty funny. Real estate show on Mondays. I like that, Giggles. So you think every Monday should be Real Estate Monday, Motivation Monday for real estate? Get out there, talk about the market. Market Monday. Could talk about all kinds of things. It could be real estate. It could be, I don't know anything about the finance market, but we can have people come on and talk about the finance market. Look, this show is an evolution. So that's the coolest thing. We got 13 my people are on. I love you guys. It's an evolution. We don't know what's going to happen every day. So yeah, we could do that on Monday. Letty, do you have any specific questions about real estate that I can answer for you? On the listing side, on the just being a buyer agent side, any questions you have are just kind of lurking, I'm happy to answer for you. Giggles is right. They are policing the program. So hold on a second. This is the thing I wanted you guys to know. So they start coming out and they're like, oh, let's defund the police. And I'm like, what? These people out of their minds. You know what happened before they were before we had police? It was called the Wild West. People were getting murdered in the streets. That's right. They're like, I'll meet you in the center of town at high noon. Like, what? Yeah, bring your guns. One of us is leaving. The other one's leaving in a body bag. Scary stuff. Scary stuff, you know? But let's go back to that, right? Let's go back to that. I think there was a couple questions. Hold on, let me go back a second here. Sid, you're funny. So guys, this is when, as soon as I heard we're defunding the police, I thought of something better. Here you go.
Hammer and Jameson in the studio, ripping the lid off. Donald J. Trump putting together an elite task force of special operatives.
Thank you. Thank you. Please take a seat. Thank you so much. I'm here to talk about police reform. Of course, it's the hot topic subject out there, besides the race war, of course. But I thought what we should do is reform the police departments. And we're hiring some heavy hitters to help us on the streets. A couple that you may not know about. As you've heard of Cobra, no doubt. Sylvester Stallone. He'll be coming out of retirement to play Cobra in the United States Police Force. We need to have all kinds of superheroes that are great police, like Dean Cain. Thinking about calling Dean Cain. He played Superman once as well. And also Steven Seagal will be coming out of retirement, taking his ponytail out and pushing people and flipping them over with his Steven Seagalness. And look, I'm thinking about also calling in Chuck Norris because, as you know, he was Walker, Texas Ranger. If we could use Walker, Texas Ranger to maybe help us save the police departments. So we're thinking maybe, I know we had a problem, but I'm thinking about calling up Arnold Schwarzenegger, kindergarten cop. That's right. He is a very, very gentle police officer. Also, we're hiring Peter Weller. That's right, RoboCop. We figure maybe we could get RoboCop out there to start fielding some criminal activity. He doesn't see color. RoboCop does not see color. He sees crime. So I'm thinking about bringing RoboCop on and making lots of RoboCops. Look, it's 2020. Why don't we have RoboCop 2020? Peter Weller edition. I already called him. I already called Peter Weller.
You called Weller?
Yeah, that's right. RoboCop. No racism here. It's RoboCop. He sees crime.
RoboCop sees crime. People. RoboCop sees crime.
He doesn't see color. Everybody's so caught up on color. No, I'm sorry, just Joe Biden. Joe Biden's the only guy caught up on color.
I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to prove to you that Joe Biden is the most racist man on the planet. And you're going to be like, holy cow, I didn't know that, because they don't show me that. No, they don't. But we're going to just go through a few Donald Trump episodes, okay, my people? I hope you enjoy this.
Donald J. Trump winning big league really
Like, I'm going to just play episode 1 for you. I want you to see how racist this man is. Here we go.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio with the very first episode of the Donald Trump Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump.
Look, I want to thank you for joining me on a brand new episode of the Donald Trump Show. That's right. We're going to be here every week delivering truth about the Biden campaign because no one's telling you what's really going on. I'm going to pull back the curtain and you're going to see what Joe Biden is really up to. Here we go.
We choose science over fiction. We choose truth over facts.
Will somebody please alert Mr. Biden that truth and facts are the same thing? I think he's been watching too much fake news on CNN. Okay, what else do we have from this blubbering train wreck?
My name's Joe Biden. I'm a Democratic candidate for the United States Senate. Look me over. If you like what you see, help out. If not, vote for the other Biden. Give me a look, though, okay?
Now, first of all, who's the other Biden? Who is the other Biden? I'm wondering, because if it's Hunter Biden, he'll be in jail. But if there's another Biden, perhaps he can actually complete a sentence. That Biden I'd like to hear from. Okay, let's see what else we've got.
Trust.
Like his strange hold on Defense Secretary Ash Carter's wife, Stephanie.
Sleep Sofa Joe has been doing this for years. He's a creeper. And we're going to put a stop to him.
I like the way your hair smells. Let me give you a little kiss here.
And can you believe? Look at how he's touching that little girl. Honestly, I'm a little worried about that little girl. Sleep Sofa Joe has been doing all kinds of racist things for years. I'm just going to show you a few of the clips. Take a look at this one, for example.
You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. I'm not joking.
Look, I'm surprised you guys are fine with hearing Joe Biden say you need an Indian accent in order to go to Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, I've been to Dunkin' Donuts many times. I don't have an Indian accent. But let's continue on. I have a lot more to play for you. Now check out this clip, for example.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Racist Joe strikes again. Poor kids as talented and bright as white kids? What does that even mean? This is getting good, guys. What's next?
Play the radio. Make sure make sure you have the record player on at night.
Really, Joe? That's a good idea. We'll get the record player out. How about we go and actually light a fire and we do smoke signals? How about that? What do we have next from Sleep Sofa Joe?
Think about it. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
The question is, do you know the thing, Joe? Do you know the thing, Sleep Sofa Joe? The thing, Joe, is that we are all created equal. That's right. God is the creator of all, not Satan and your adrenochrome. Okay, let's get one more at least. How about one more?
I'm not going to be a mule. I got something to do. I got to go do boom, boom, boom.
Did Sleep Sofa Joe just say he has to go do a poop-a-doop? I think he said it right in front of his crowd. I would never say that right in front of my crowd. If I'm going to take a poop-a-doop, I'm doing it on my own time, not in front of people. I don't know. It's a little weird there. Look, let's give him a chance to redeem himself. One more, okay?
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
Wow. Really? Look, I'm not sure what else to say after watching that ridiculousness. But that's Sleep Sofa Joe. Are you going to vote for that guy? How about you? Look, if that's the case, this world's crazy.
This is what the chooch says, okay? And I just bring it to life for you. So we're going to go to episode 2. I want you to see how this thing progresses, how racist Joe becomes just more mentally challenged as we move through this. And I may have to play you the latest thing I did with Sleepy. We'll see. Let's see how it goes here. Check this out.
It's Hammer and Jameson live from the studio with episode 2 of the Donald Trump Show, Riding with Biden. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump! Thank you. Thank you very much for joining me on episode 2 of the Donald Trump Show. We're going to continue digging deeper into Joe Biden, his mental state, and whether or not he falls asleep on camera. So let's get into it. Here's a couple of clips from earlier today. We're going to get into it now. Here we go.
Campaigning from home about Biden hiding in his cellar. Well, the truth of the matter is over 200 million people have watched me on television, and they've watched, and the more of that,
No, keep going, Joe. You're doing great. Doing fantastic, yes. No, we're really thrilled. I'm sure 200 million people really enjoyed watching the sleep sofa. Look, I could take a nap on my own sleep sofa. I don't need to watch you while I do it, unless they were trying to fall asleep quicker. Maybe instead of reading, they said, well, if I watch Biden, I could fall right to sleep. Okay, let's see what's next.
I've been down to Virginia. I've been around the country, but I do it responsibly, and I don't hold rallies because it is the reason why we're in such trouble by not listening to the experts and the scientists about social distancing and wearing masks, which I never do when I walk outside of this house.
Wait, let me get this straight. So the scientists and doctors tell us to wear masks, but the moment you leave the house, you don't wear your mask? Sleep sofa, I'm pulling a little fake news on you right now. Just check the real footage.
And wearing masks, which I never do when I walk outside of this house. I never wearing masks, which I never do when I walk outside of this house. I never fail to do.
See? And Trump will play it for you because I think you still look like an idiot. Okay, what else we got?
That's who we are. That's how my great-great-grandfather, four greats back got here. He got in a coffin ship on the Irish Sea, never knowing whether he was going to make it, and he made it to the United States of America in 1848 when the British were, anyway.
The British were coming. Look, it's like Paul Revere. No, finish it up, Joe. What were you saying? When the British were coming? Is that your grandfather was part of the crew? Is your grandfather a redcoat? What are we talking about here? I'm trying to figure out what the hell Joe is talking about. My grandfather, and when the British, he said, and then he stopped himself. I think he was about to say when the British were coming. Anyway, look, as long as Joe continues to stay in his basement and he won't debate me, I'm going to have the Trump Show continue. So till tomorrow, have a good night.
Wow, guys, I'll tell you what. It's a scary world when the truth can't come out just because it's about a Democrat. I'm just saying. So I want to play something for you here that I think needs to be seen because you heard him say about the British are coming, the whole thing about the British are coming. Like, what is he saying? This guy's out of his freaking mind. Oh, Jeremiah, great to see you, buddy. Misinformation. So you heard the whole thing where he's like, the British are coming. Well, this is the tail to that episode. So we're going to episode 2 to episode 31, but I want you to see where I brought a callback in. Okay? I like to do callbacks in the show. And if you know the show enough, you know the callback, but I don't know if everybody knows from episode 2 to all the way to episode 31. So let's just do it for you, okay? It's going to be a good one, though, because sometimes when you do it right, do it, baby. Every time you do it. Look, Donald J. Trump was winning Big League. I won a singing competition. I was in 8th grade. And we had to sing the Star Spangled Banner. And Trump won. Yeah, like it wasn't a participation trophy either, like you stupid kids get now. No, it was a real trophy. Everybody else cried. I put the tears into the cup of the trophy. Drank it that night. I got their power.
That's why I'm sort of like Super Trump, sort of. I stole the power of all of those losers in the singing competition. I sang it, I think I had an E-flat minor, which they said is really hard. And when I came out of the trance that I was in, I was singing like an angel. They said like Gabriel came out of the sky, down from the clouds, and he's singing the angelic hymn of the Lord. And they gave me gold. It was a gold trophy. Tears in the gold. It was fantastic. Phenomenal.
Anyway, guys, so this is when we get to episode 31. I want to hear the tie-in, okay? What, the British are coming? Yes, they are.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. We head to Donald Trump for episode 31 of the Donald Trump Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump!
Thank you. Thank you very much for joining me at episode 31 of the Donald Trump Show. That's right, we're getting back to Sleepy Poopy Pants. He's on the road, he's trying to rally. Look, we're going to open up that 8 megabyte hard drive in Joe's head and see what's in there. Probably a lot of zeros, not really many ones, but anyway, let's get to it.
My grandpa was named Ambrose Finnegan.
Sleeps over. Is that your grandpop who came over on the Mayflower? Oh, no, I'm sorry. He was the one who came when the British were coming. Oh, my bad. My bad, Sleeper.
We're going to make sure you keep your prescriptions.
What are you talking about, Joe? You know there's an expiration date on all prescriptions. You want to have people keep them now? I mean, that just sounds silly to me. You know I'm the first president to lower prices of prescription medication, right? You know that, don't you, sleepyhead? I guess not. Let's see what else you have to say.
To send every single person qualified to community college free.
Are you freaking kidding me? Joe, I'm not sure what community college is, but if you're saying community college, you were saying that everybody would be able to go to college, and they would all be free. See, it's backtrack Biden all over the place. Wait until next one. It's like, well, maybe just one community college, St. Copious Community College of Phoenix. I don't know.
He said it is what it is. Well, it is what it is because he is who he is. He is who he is.
Well, Joe, you're right. I am who I am, and he is who he is. What did you freaking say? He is who he is? I don't even know. Sounds like you're having trouble speaking English. You know that's our language here in America, right?
Donald Trump's presidency. Guess what?
Well, I can't wait for the teleprompter to move so we can hear what he has to say.
You know.
Any moment now.
I've dealt with guys like Trump my whole life. So have you.
Jeez, Sleepy's a little angry. Did Joe wake up on the wrong side of the sleep sofa or what? You can see the switch over when Sleepy Poopy realizes that the teleprompter's not working and he has to start thinking again. He's like, wait, I haven't done that since 74.
I read that if I got elected president.
You know, my Aunt Judy, the facts are they, Joe? I'm not sure if you know what the word facts means, really.
Barack and I worked hard to earn and win your votes in 2008 and 2012. And I tell you what, it wasn't, I thought it was great to see him again out on the trail for me, quite frankly.
Is this not the worst politician you've ever seen in your life? He's reading a teleprompter, and he thinks he has to go one way, and he realizes that it's not a negative, it's a positive. And he's like, oh, it was really great to see him.
Donald Trump thinks health care.
That's the first thing true that Joey Futon has said today. Donald cares. That's right. I'm here to care for every American citizen. And if you're not American, then I really don't care at all.
Billionaires in America made another $600 billion. Actually, it's $700 billion.
Are you sure about those figures, Sleepy Poo? Because you've been getting a lot of donations from billionaires, and I didn't make any more billions like that. But look, we'll spin the narrative however we want, right, Pooper?
Which gets me to the last part of this election.
God, I hope so. Are you kidding me? I don't know how much more I could take of this sleep sofa. Just go back to napping on your Joey futon. I mean, seriously. Or go play golf. You can forget where you are, how many shots you've got on the hall. That's okay. I'll let you win even if you want. Or you may actually be spending some time in Guantanamo Bay. Just saying.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure, isolate, and punish China. True international effort to pressure, isolate, and punish China. China.
Sounds like a bumbling Biden remix coming our way tomorrow. Looking forward to that.
Some people voted for Donald Trump. They believe they weren't seen or being respected or heard.
Are you freaking kidding me? Sleep's over. The only reason I'm president right now is because you and Barack and all of the others were not doing their jobs. You're just milking the system and robbing everybody. I mean, look at you, case in point. Everybody's bought and paid for already. By Russia, by China, by the Ukraine. But no, let's talk about how people voted for Trump because they weren't feeling listened to. That's right. And I'm listening. My ears are wide open. I'm going to continue to win big league. And we're going to have the most amazing 2021 ever. Just telling you, vaccines are on the way, therapeutics, and big league is the word for 2021. Let's get with it, people. Trump, 4 more years, draining the friggin' swamp. And I'll see you next time on Donald Trump Show.
I'm coming. I need to make some dinner for myself. It's like 10:45. I didn't eat yet. So I made myself a sandwich, and I never could get the timing right, my family. Oh. So let me see if I can get another clip on so I can eat what I just made, which is just a PB&J. Yeah, that's what happens. Did you dissolve into the universe? Basically. That's right, you can have a sandwich. I'm always having a sandwich. Okay, here we go. Let's play something. How about we go backwards and we get to episode 3 of the Donald Trump Show, which is the first. Ooh, Glennis wants to hear number 13. All right, here we go, Glennis. This is for you. Glennis gets number 13, which is a really funny episode, actually. So check this out. I think they're all funny, actually. I love each and every one of these episodes. Here we go.
It's Hammerl and Jameson with the exclusive Donald Trump with episode 13 of the Donald Trump Show.
Thank you very much for joining me on episode 13 of the Donald Trump Show. Tonight, we're talking about this stupid ad that just came out. Did you see this? Sleep sofa. That's right. He's sitting with Obama. They're sitting together. Actually, I thought Joe was going to fall asleep a few times, but Obama, I guess he's pretty charismatic. He kept his attention. So let's get to it.
I don't understand his inability to get a sense of what people are going through.
That's very interesting, Joe. I'm wondering if you'll ever be able to get a sentence out without sounding like you're falling asleep.
He just can't relate in any way.
I can't relate. That's funny. I can't relate to your communist leanings, no, Sleep Sofa Joe. That I cannot relate to.
One of the things that I have always known about you, Joe, it's the reason why I wanted you to be my vice president and the reason why you were so effective.
Effective? He was effective at smelling young girls' hair and whispering in their ears. But what else did Sleep Sofa Joe do while he was in the White House?
Ways in which presidents motivate people. By doing something really ignobling. Doing something really ignobling.
I believe Joe thinks that ignoble's a good word.
Ignobling, important, and people go, oh, or to do something really bad.
Oh, wait, Sleep Sofa, you've got me confused now, because ignoble means dishonorable, and then you said really good, or really bad. I'm really confused, Sleep Sofa. I think you're not really sure what the dictionary definition is for ignoble.
This guy has generated a sense out there that people are waking up to, that he ran by deliberately dividing people from the moment he came down that escalator.
Wrong. I've been connecting people to the truth, Sleep Sofa. That you, Obama, and all of your cronies have been taking advantage of this country. You for 44 years. I don't know how that has been possible.
I think people are now going, I don't want my kid growing up that way.
Wait, hold on, Sleepy. So you're telling me kids don't want to grow up winning? Oh, no, they want to be losers like Sleep Sofa Joe. Joe, they all want to be winners, okay? Stop telling people to lose. I shouldn't be surprised, though. Being vice president is like winning the silver medal at the Olympics.
You know what it's like as much as anybody.
What are we talking about now? Falling asleep on camera? Pooping your pants? Just elaborate, Barack.
To be in the White House during a crisis.
Oh, I'm sure you got a lot of great information out of Bobblehead Joe.
You know what it's like to have to...
I just have to ask, why does it take Barack so long to form, like, the simplest of sentences?
get laws passed through Congress.
You know, I'm really glad you brought that up, Barack, because Sleep Sofa Joe does have some experience drafting the crime bill in 1994 that put a lot of people in jail. Too many to count, I believe.
You know what it's like to deal with foreign leaders.
Barack Obama with another direct hit. How did you do in Ukraine, Joe? That's right. And how about your son, Hunter? Been looking for him. I have a couple of questions. Attorney Bill Barr will be calling him. You may want to let your son know.
You know what it's like and how lonely it can be.
Look, you're probably right, Barack. It must get really lonely for Sleep Sofa Joe, those couple of thoughts running through his head on a daily. It's okay, Joe. Just take a nap.
To make tough decisions where not every decision is going to be perfect, but you got to make them.
You know, Barack, it's kind of hard for Joe to make any decisions at this point.
And to take responsibility for it.
I do have to say I give that to Sleep Sofa. I've heard him say he's going to do a boom, 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 so he does take responsibility for his poopers. Okay, does it or does it not seem like Barack is thinking the same thing?
And the thing I've got confidence in, Joe, is your heart and your character and the fact that you are going to be able to reassemble.
Okay, so wait a second. What is Sleep Sofa, bumbling Biden, going to reassemble? He can't even assemble a sentence. He doesn't remember his name half the time. He said he's Joe Biden's husband, Joe Biden. That's stupid.
Reassemble the kind of government that cares about people and brings people together.
Look, I think Joe could bring people together for a nice nap. Okay, but he's not going to accomplish anything except be the Muppet puppet for the left. I have to laugh, though, Barack. You say to help and care for people, but you're the ones who are calling now. Anyhow, this was the 13th episode of The Donald Trump Show. We're going to continue to dig deep into the Sleep Sofa and find what's in the cushions. And I'll see you tomorrow at the next Donald Trump Show.
That is a good episode. I'm glad you asked me to play that one. I do love that episode very much. So where should we go next? We did talk about a little guy named Hunt with an E and an R at the end. He's not really supposed to be spoken about, but apparently there's something that needs to be said right now about him. It's called, we're going to go kind of moving around right now. It's called Bulletproof Biden. Here we go.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. We had Donald Trump, who's on the campaign trail, and some information about Sleep Sofa came out today. Let's get to it.
Thank you so much. We are officially weeks away from the election where I destroy Joe Biden in the square. And very, very bad information is coming out about the Sleep Sofa. And nobody's talking about it, like his son Hunter, the crackhead. I mean, Zira, did you see this guy? Look at the pictures, people. You're going to have to search, though. Why is Hunter Biden information being censored from Facebook and Twitter? I think I'm going to have to take them down. What do you think? I think I'm going to have to do it. We're weeks away from me winning the election again. And all of this information's coming out about the Sleep Sofa, and nobody wants to pick up the cushions and see what's underneath. I'm gonna flip that friggin' Sleep Sofa over. I'm gonna grab that Joey futon, and I'm going to turn it upside down for you. Look, you may think Joe Biden's okay right now. Just wait till you see what we have in store for good old Sleepy Pooper Pants. That's right, he's going down. We're taking down Pelosi as well. I think my favorite photo was of Hunter Skeet Ulrich Biden passed out with a crack pipe falling out of his mouth. It was so funny. I was like, what is Skeet Ulrich doing? He's asleep with a crack pipe in his mouth. Are you kidding me? It's hilarious. He's taking naps like his father, except he has a crack pipe in his mouth. But he's still a sleeper, just like his papa. I got an idea. Why don't we give him a job with Burisma Oil for the Ukraine? We'll take $3.5 million from the Russian mayor's wife. And I got one more. Let's take $1.5 billion in securities from China. How about that, Skeet Ulrich Biden, huh? Oh my goodness. Like father, like son. Look, he's napping just like his daddy, except he has a crack pipe in his mouth. Look, there's plenty more to come. Just stay tuned and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.
Oh, I love that bit right there, guys. I made that for the end of episode 19. So because of that bit, I wanted to go, this is all kind of leading us into different bits tonight, okay? So I actually did this one you're about to see about 3 months ago, but it made more sense to play you that first, okay? Because you're going to see that same last scene again, that last shot. This is called Biden Behind Bars by Menon.
Hammerlin Jameson introducing the President of the United States for episode 19 of the Donald Trump Show.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining me on episode 19 of the Donald Trump Show. Tonight, we talk about bumbling Biden again. Did you hear about it? In Ukraine, he's now being brought up on charges. About time. Let's take a closer look.
Democrat presidential candidate and former Vice President Joe Biden finds himself in more hot water this week.
You know, when Sleep Sofa Joe goes in the hot water, the kids like to run their hands up and down his legs and watch the white hairs rise up and down in the water. He loves it when the kids play on his lap. He loves kids on his lap.
Just confirmed, a Ukrainian court ordered Joe Biden to be formally listed in a criminal case.
Ooh, formally listed? What does that mean? Let's get to the bottom of it.
The crime? The alleged firing of Ukraine's former prosecutor general, Viktor Shokin.
Oh, the old quid pro quo routine.
In exchange for dropping an investigation into Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden.
Is it me, or does Hunter Biden look just like Skeet Ulrich?
Biden and the company for which he was a board member, Burisma Oil. Shokin formally called for an investigation into his firing back in February of 2020.
Interesting timing. Right after the fake impeachment. Right when coronavirus made its way to our shores. Look, I'm not saying that the Ukraine is involved with coronavirus, but it just seems like they're trying to stonewall any investigation into Sleep Sofa Joe, but he's involved in something nefarious here with his son.
Claiming the Ukrainian government at the time relieved Shokin of his post in exchange for $1 billion in loan guarantees promised by Biden.
It's not looking good for the Sleep Sofa. I'm wondering if he could bumble his way out of this one.
A bribe Biden himself admitted to doing.
What? The Democratic candidate for president of the United States bribed somebody? I've got to see this one.
The prosecutor's not fired. You're not getting the money. Oh, son of a bitch. Got fired.
So let me get this straight, Sleep Sofa Joe. You and your son decided to hold the Ukrainian people hostage while you had them drop an inquiry into your son, Hunter Skeet Ulrich. I think he's Skeet Ulrich. I don't think it's really Hunter. I'm just saying.
But at the time, Shokin called for the case back in February as an
Ulrich. I think he's Skeet Ulrich. I don't think it's really Hunter. I'm just saying.
But at the time Shokin called for this case back in February, the courts listed one of the defendants as an unnamed.
They're messing with me.
I don't think it's really.
Defendants as an
I keep
unnamed
rewinding
American.
That's actually interesting because Sleep Sofa Joe forgets his name all the time.
An individual widely understood to be Joe Biden, Obama's Ukraine point man.
Two things that surprised me. First of all, that Obama picked Biden as his VP, and that he'd have him be point man on anything. Besides feather count on the pillow he uses at the White House.
But Biden was never formally named.
This can't be good for Sleep Sofa Joe right before the Democratic convention. He's going to have a scandal.
Now, the courts have ruled it is improper to conceal Biden's name and that there is sufficient evidence to proceed with an investigation.
You know, I said a while back, why isn't anybody looking into Hunter? And everybody gave me a hard time. Look, nobody asks Joe Biden the tough questions because he doesn't remember the answers.
The ruling cannot be appealed.
Perhaps Sleep Sofa, if he took a nap, maybe he'd be able to retain more information.
Another key development in this story is the release of a series of telephone conversations that has garnered major questions.
Ooh, telephone calls. I wonder if it's like Jerky Boys. It's Saul Rosenberg.
Andrei Derkach, a member of parliament in Ukraine, in a press conference Tuesday released what he says appear to be voice recordings of then Secretary of State John Kerry, Vice President Joe Biden, and then President of Ukraine Poroshenko.
Well, unfortunately, we're not able to hear what Catherine Zeta-Jones has to say in the interview. And it looks like, she's interviewing the guy who bangs Stifler's mom. You know, from the American Pie movie.
Poroshenko, discussing the Burisma case and discussing the removal of Viktor Shokin.
Look, somebody's going to have to find that lead. I can't wait to listen in. I love good content, especially when it's John Kerry and Joe Sleep Sofa bumbling Biden speaking with Poroshenko.
Neither Kerry, Biden, nor Poroshenko have affirmed the verity of these recordings.
Of course they don't. They've got doggy doo-doo on their loafers.
The recordings appear to have been leaked from government officials and whistleblowers, but are currently being verified.
Well, Sleep Sofa would like to verify that he doesn't have a poopadoop in his pants.
Ukrainian President
Zelensky, the owner of the largest car manufacturer company in the movie Tommy Boy.
And Zelensky stated he anticipates more developments over the course of the summer and says the case could qualify as high treason.
High treason? For the bumbler? Maybe that's why he's been pretending that he's going senile. He just makes things up because they're going to unmask him. Now they have that he can say, look, I don't freaking remember. I don't remember my name, really.
Candidate Biden has yet to respond to this latest development.
Well, that's because Biden can't do anything but read off of a teleprompter. Look, I think that's probably enough for episode 19 of the Donald Trump Show. Bumbling. So make sure you subscribe, ding that bell. I'll see you tomorrow, the next Donald Trump Show. Have a good night.
Mercury poisoning. I love that. Oh my goodness. Holy cow, mercury poisoning. You think you could throw poison into everything now. You're so right. It's so funny. So, yeah, Jeremiah, buddy, we're praying for everybody. And this is what this show is just one big prayer on a daily basis. And it's just spoken differently than you've ever heard a prayer before. But when we gather and we do it on a daily basis every day for the last 667 days, each day it's a little different, but it's the same. And we connect to it, the thing that you are saying that we need to be able to do. We need to be able to help. We need to be able to share our energies with people. And I think this is where we start. And I love that you guys keep coming back because I got more for you. Now, I want to play you something here because we're going through the Biden stuff, right? So, poison. I have a problem with poison, okay? Because she really is a stinker. You're going to find out about it at the pulpit. This is episode 30 of the Donald J. Trump Show. And Winning Big League? Yeah, Winning Big League. Yeah. Or should we go backwards? I almost want to go... Oh, Beth, you're the best. Best way to donate is Venmo or PayPal. Venmo first, PayPal, or Cash App. I think those are three options that are on right in the description. And the other one is the Super Chat, which also works very well. But YouTube is kind of, if you guys understand, and you do, you guys are my family, you know what's going on over here. For 608 days, YouTube suppressed this program to the likes of 295 people, 295 subs. And from that point till now, which is 60 days, 59 days, we're at 2.5K, and I love each and every one of you guys. And every day we're growing. And that's what this program needs. We need more souls to fill the void because there's a lot of light for us to build. And we're doing great. I just think more people need to feel what we're doing here. And you guys are doing such a great job. I want to thank you. I'm getting a lot of friend requests on different platforms like Facebook, and I'll see friends with. And I'm like, oh, that's great. That means they were talking, obviously, about the show, you know? So it just means a lot that you guys are getting into the program because I've been putting my life into it for the last 667 days. I'm throwing you for a curve right now. You don't know what's coming.
It's Hammerlin Jameson with episode 22 of the Donald Trump Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump.
Thank you. Thank you very much for inviting me to speak at the 600th episode of the MARKPIRES Real Talk Show.
It's been quite a journey. I have to say, he's done a lot of face swaps. He's done a lot of different shows about the Trumper. But on top of that, he's got some episodes of the Trump Show that are pretty good. Making fun of Poison, Sleeps Over Joe. You know, we're calling him Joey Futon now as well. He's a futon. You can get futons or sleepsofas when you stop by Sleeps Over Joe's warehouse. Comes in 7 fabrics and sizes. The Senator, it's a lumpy mess. Just like the sleepsofa, really. Look, I've got a few people that want to say happy 600th day to Mark, so let's get into it and see who we got.
Number 2, it's been 600 days, and he's still alive.
No matter what we try, Dr. Evil, he keeps broadcasting.
But Dr. Evil, he did not follow our projections.
Silence. Enough of this insolence. Everybody gather around. Look, I've got a plan. If we can just... Wait, no, hold on. Where are you taking me? Wait, let me go back because I'm trying to share my plan with them. Okay, let's send in the murder hornets.
Are you kidding me? Dr. Evil called? Look, I'm kind of pissed at Dr. Evil right now. Pocket dialed me last time, and I think he's working with Fauci and Bill Gates. That's right, Evil Gates. Anyway, that's another story. What else we got?
Yeah, I got one for you. It's MARKPIRES' 600th day in a row. And I called Artie to see if he wants to say anything. Hey, Artie.
Yeah, I'll say hi.
600 days. That's freaking crazy. Congratulations.
You know, I don't know about you, but I miss that tag team duo. Seriously, Norm Macdonald and Artie Lang? That's a match made in heaven. I'm wondering if God had that plan. Look, if we put these two together, they're going to make magic happen. Anyway, what else we have?
Hi, Mark. It's Mark Zuckerberg. Look, congratulations on 600 shows, but I'm going to continue to block your show because I don't like your content. Maybe if you didn't talk about Donald Trump, I wouldn't suppress your program. But I suck.
So wait, let me get this straight. So you censor the Real Talk program, and then you're going to call and say congratulations? Oh, congratulations, Mark, for broadcasting and me blocking you every single time. You're doing great at getting it nowhere. Anyway, what else we got?
My name is Chuck Schumer. I'm here to talk about Sleep Sofa Joe and MARKPIRES 600 days in a row. It's pretty impressive if it was not MARKPIRES. If it was a Joe Biden or a Democrat, I would really think it's great.
I gotta tell you, I almost hate this guy as much as Poison. All right, who's next?
I just wanted to wish MARKPIRES a happy 600 days. That's a lot of days in a row. And we've been working on the coronavirus vaccine for like 20 years now. So I know what he's going through. But it's quite an effort. And I'm hoping that he can get people to take our vaccine.
Look, we all know you're trying to vaccinate the world, Bill. And I just want to strap you down and give you the first dose.
Well, hi, Mark. It's Sleep Sofa Joe Biden. I know you've been calling me Joey Futon, but look, I plan on beating Donald Trump in November. The fact is, I got an ear telling me everything to say. And if I don't say it right, I got the teleprompter as a backup. My Aunt Judy told me I could be a heck of a president, Mark. So I'm counting on you for your vote. Gotta beat Donald Trump, and we need the Real Talk show.
Normally I'd be like, that's cool, but it sleeps over Joe, and I'm actually kind of surprised he didn't fall asleep, Mark, during his little speech there. But there's still time between now and November for Sleep Sofa Joe to fall asleep on his futon. That's right, Joey Futon. What do we got next?
Hey, Mark, it's Al Pacino. Just want to wish you happy 600.
Not many people cooler than Al Pacino. You know, I'd love to get a cappuccino with Al Pacino. Maybe a Dunkachino with Al Pacino. I don't know.
My name is Andrew Cuomo. I've been here doing this Real Talk program a few times now. It's 600 days. You know, I was on here last at 500 days. I said this guy's gonna go over. There's no way he's not doing under 1,000, okay? But look, COVID's serious. If you need some PPE, you can send them to New York, and I'll put them in the nursing homes. Look, I gotta go, but happy 600 mark.
Freaking Cuomo, right? Unbelievable. How's your Cuomo doing? Andrew, I'm pretty sure Mark does not want to hear from Cuomo. But you have a really nice Cuomo, much better than mine.
Guys, what's up? Gary V. Look, 600 days in a row, MARKPIRES, Real Talk. I can't believe it. This guy's on fire. He's going to go all the way to maybe 15,000 days. And look, I just got to tell you, nobody else has got that. Nobody else is doing it. So crushing it. 600 days, crushing it. I think this guy's going to go until the sun burns out. I mean, I've never seen anything like this.
Those are some kind words for the Real Talk show from Gary V. Gary Vaynerchuk, I'm not sure. If you don't know Gary V, then you must not be on social media. He's a good guy. He's rising up. Anyway, 600 days in a row is a big deal, and Gary V believes it. What else we got? Anything else here?
Mark, I just heard the news. 600 days in a row. I can't believe it. Last time we talked, it was 500 days, and you just go. You're like the Energizer Bunny. Oh, no. I did. I told you back then at 500, put your head down. Just go, man. No one's the bright light within. 600 is nothing. Look, Mark, go until the stars burn out.
We actually found somebody cooler than Al Pacino. Christopher Walken's the man. Do you ever see him in Dead Zone? It touches things, and he can see the future. I wish Trump could do that for November. Find out who's going to win. Me or Sleep Sofa Joe. Look, remember, you can sleep on the sleep sofa all you want. You also may find some change in the cushions of the sleep sofa if you're looking around for some spare change. That's all Sleep Sofa Joe has, is kind of like loose memories. And also he takes naps on his Joey futon. That's right. I'll see you guys on the next Donald Trump show, but 600 days of Real Talk. Looking forward to hitting 700, 800, all the way to 1,000. And then we go and put our foot on the gas. That's right, people. We're just getting started. It's going to take time, people, but we're going to win big league. Have a good night.
So, that's the 22nd episode of the Real Talk Show. But before we play something, I want you guys to see this. I'm sending it to us right here on the screen so I can play it for us. Okay, here we go. Check this out. When you see this, you're going to say, holy cow. Then you're going to question a lot of things after you see this. Okay, guys, are you ready for this? I don't need to go too deep often on this show, but today we have a reason to. Check this out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society.
It's John F. Kennedy.
And we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence, on infiltration instead of invasion, on subversion instead of elections, on intimidation instead of free choice. It is a system which has conscripted vast human and material resources into the building of a tightly knit, highly efficient machine that combines military, diplomatic, intelligence, economic, scientific, and political operations. Its preparations are concealed, not published. Its mistakes are buried, not headlined. Its dissenters are silenced, not praised. No expenditure is questioned, no secret is revealed. That is why the Athenian lawmaker Solon decreed it a crime for any citizen to shrink from controversy. I am asking your help in the tremendous task of informing and alerting the American people, confident that with your help, man will be what he was born to be, free and independent.
I don't know, guys. Talking about secret society, you need to hear the words. So, I released episode 31 of the Donald Trump Show yesterday. This is a parody show. This is satire. This is comedy. This is poking fun at politics. Benjamin, our buddy, told me he tried to share this on Facebook and immediately it was taken down. I'm going to show it to you. And I want you to see what they took down. Here we go.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. We head to Donald Trump for episode 31 of the Donald Trump Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump!
Thank you. Thank you very much for joining me at episode 31 of the Donald Trump Show. That's right, we're getting back to Sleepy Poopy Pants. He's on the road, he's trying to rally. Look, we're going to open up that 8 megabyte hard drive in Joe's head and see what's in there. Probably a lot of zeros, not really many ones, but anyway, let's get to it.
My grandpa was named Ambrose Finnegan.
Sleeps over. Is that your grandpop who came over on the Mayflower? Oh, no, I'm sorry. He was the one who came when the British were coming. Oh, my bad. My bad, Sleeper.
We're going to make sure you keep your prescriptions.
What are you talking about, Joe? You know there's an expiration date on all prescriptions. You want to have people keep them now? I mean, that just sounds silly to me. You know I'm the first president to lower prices of prescription medication, right? You know that, don't you, sleepyhead? I guess not. Let's see what else you have to say.
To send every single person qualified to community college free.
Are you freaking kidding me? Joe, I'm not sure what community college is, but if you're saying community college, you were saying that everybody would be able to go to college, and they would all be free. See, it's backtrack Biden all over the place. Wait until next one. It's like, well, maybe just one community college, St. Copious Community College of Phoenix. I don't know.
He said it is what it is. Well, it is what it is because he is who he is. He is who he is.
Well, Joe, you're right. I am who I am, and he is who he is. What did you freaking say? He is who he is? I don't even know. Sounds like you're having trouble speaking English. You know that's our language here in America, right?
Donald Trump's presidency. Guess what?
Well, I can't wait for the teleprompter to move so we can hear what he has to say.
You know.
Any moment now.
I've dealt with guys like Trump my whole life. So have you.
Jeez, Sleepy's a little angry. Did Joe wake up on the wrong side of the sleep sofa or what? You can see the switch over when Sleepy Poopy realizes that the teleprompter's not working and he has to start thinking again. He's like, wait, I haven't done that since 74.
I read that if I got elected president.
You know, my Aunt Judy, the facts are they, Joe? I'm not sure if you know what the word facts means, really.
Barack and I worked hard to earn and win your votes in 2008 and 2012. And I tell you what, it wasn't, I thought it was great to see him again out on the trail for me, quite frankly.
Is this not the worst politician you've ever seen in your life? He's reading a teleprompter, and he thinks he has to go one way, and he realizes that it's not a negative, it's a positive. And he's like, oh, it was really great to see him.
Donald Trump thinks health care.
That's the first thing true that Joey Futan has said today. Donald cares. That's right. I'm here to care for every American citizen. And if you're not American, then I really don't care at all.
Billionaires in America made another $600 billion. Actually, it's 700 billion.
Are you sure about those figures, Sleepy Poo? Because you've been getting a lot of donations from billionaires, and I didn't make any more billions. In fact, I lost billions being the president. But look, we'll spin the narrative however we want, right, Pooper?
Which gets me to the last part of this election.
God, I hope so. Are you kidding me? I don't know how much more I could take of this sleep sofa. Just go back to napping on your Joey futon. I mean, seriously. Or go play golf. You can forget where you are, how many shots you've got on the hall. That's okay. I'll let you win even if you want. Or you may actually be spending some time in Guantanamo Bay. Just saying.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure, isolate, and punish China. True international effort to pressure, isolate, and punish China. China.
Sounds like a bumbling Biden remix coming our way tomorrow. Looking forward to that.
Some people voted for Donald Trump. They believe they weren't seen or being respected or heard.
Are you freaking kidding me? Sleep's over. The only reason I'm president right now is because you and Barack and all of the others were not doing their jobs. You're just milking the system and robbing everybody. I mean, look at you, case in point. Everybody's bought and paid for already. By Russia, by China, by the Ukraine. But no, let's talk about how people voted for Trump because they weren't feeling listened to. That's right. And I'm listening. My ears are wide open. I'm going to continue to win big league. And we're going to have the most amazing 2021 ever. Just telling you, vaccines are on the way, therapeutics, and big league is the word for 2021. Let's get with it, people. Trump, 4 more years, draining the friggin' swamp. And I'll see you next time on Donald Trump Show.
So I got censored on Facebook for that. Benjamin shared that on his page. He said it was immediately ripped down by Facebook. So when I tell you I post and I get 0 people to see my content, and when I go live for 5 to 6 hours, 27 people see that show and I have 3,000 friends. And then when people do try to share it, it gets pulled down immediately. This is the most shadow banned, cleanest show. I don't swear. So I just wanted to play you that. I don't think that's one of the best episodes. In fact, I want to go and play you something that I think is really funny. First of all, because you saw the little bit of a rap there, you need to see this. This is basically where that whole idea and concept comes from. Bumbling Biden, we call him MC Sleep Sofa. Sometimes it's DJ Napper. Yeah, really. Here we go. Check it out. Like, did you guys see my rap for Joe Biden yet? This is pretty funny.
Very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness, my mental fitness, my mental fitness.
Look, I can't help it that you chose a sleep sofa as your candidate.
My physical as well as my mental fitness, my mental fitness, my mental.
Have you heard of Joe Biden in the basement? He be hiding, waiting to come out to see his shadow. Run back downstairs, he's a groundhog. Oh no, there's 6 more weeks of race wars.
Physical as well as my mental fitness.
Oh, so that's going to be the rap I'm going to write over that. I think I just did it. I think that'll just be it. I'll clip it tomorrow and drop that, what we just did right there, Nita. Have you heard of Joe Biden? In the basement, he be hiding.
You know, he's a sleep sofa. If you can't make rap songs with the sleepy pooper, what are you going to do? But, Baladia, about the air with real talk. I told you not to bother me while I'm in the real talk show. Could you please just make me a PB&J? Thank you. Weren't you listening to Sleepy Poopy Pants and how he says to make it? Gosh, you can't get good help anymore from Slovenia.
Oh, my people. I want to say hello to everybody real quick. I just want to go through the list. Wages, my brother. I love you. So good to see you. Calvin E. in the house. Conspiracy Realist Bob and River Ray. Wolfie of the house. Check it out. And check it out. Barb is here. Hold on a second. Hammerlin's going to say hello to everybody. Hammerlin's got to do the... Okay. Hold on a second. I see Gypsy in the house, too. Guys, hold on for 1 second, because Hammer has got to say hello to everybody. He's going to go through the list, because we have a lot of people in the chat. And I want you to know how excited I am that you're here with me tonight. Hold on a second. What was that thing that we... Oh, let's see what this is real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, the very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society.
It's Hammerlin Jameson! That's right! And it's Hammer time! Oh, that's right! Yeah. Look, I'm here every single night on the Real Talk program to rip the lid off the fake news! That's right, it's Hammer time! A little ham, jam, bam, thank you, ma'am! That's right, people! Look, check me out every single night on Hammer time! That's right! That's right! It's Hammerlin Jameson! And I'm here with you again. Look, it's a Tuesday. We are officially 7 days away from the election where Donald J. Trump gets to be the president again. And when we get to see, again, we're going to see it. It's going to be in the streets when it happens. But we're going to see that fat lady on the ground. I like to call her, hold on a second, I have to tell you what her name is because I keep forgetting. I had it here, I sent it to a friend on Facebook today. Hold on, I gotta go to the Hammer files. Oh, the Hammerlin. Well, sometimes Hammerlin forgets the name of people. He goes through the names and he says, this guy is just not memorable at all. It's kind of annoying, doesn't support the president at all. Well, let's see, is this it right here? I can't find it. Oh, I'm sorry, I remembered. It's just Hammerlin drank 7 bottles of Jameson before he came out here. It's the female Patton Oswalt. The female Patton Oswalt, when she gets on the ground again on November, whatever the frig, when they get through all the votes, and they say, oh, it's not my president again. Well, that's weird. 8 years of not having a president. Who's your president? Sleepy Poo. Let's talk about it. Look, Hammer Jam. I'm going to quickly go through this list of supporters/family members of the Real Talk program. Look, my name is Hammerlin Jameson, 1992, worked for NBC. I was the anchor. They cut the commercial, came back, they said, Hammerlin, back in 3, 2, 1. When they came back, I was asleep on the microphone like so. And they, when they said Hammer, and they snapped, you know, like when you have at the beginning of a film a scene when they're like, action. It was one of those snaps like that, and I jumped and I fell directly into a pile of chili beans and soft tacos. But when I fell in, I hit directly into the pineapple spread. That kind of goes along with it. When I came up, I had a pineapple, one of those big circle pineapples on the side of my face. And I somehow had stuffed an entire soft taco into my nostril. And when I got up, and I still did the broadcast. I don't know how and when, because I saw it once in a stupor. Anyway, finished up the broadcast. They said, Old Hammer, we need to see you in the office tomorrow. I'll be here at 10:30. I showed up at 4:15. I'm sorry. I was smashed. I was kind of blacked out the day before. I don't know if you remembered. Fell onto a pineapple spread. Side of the face. Soft taco in the nostril. Yeah. I wasn't going to get there at 10:30. Sorry, Charlie. I didn't wake up until 4:07. I just jumped up and came over here. Can't you see the pineapple still on my face right now? Look, Old Hammerlin didn't get a chance to eat any breakfast today. Kind of still working off that Jameson. I got a problem with it. I got a problem with the old Jameson. It's a family thing. My sister's cousins, uncles, sisters, mothers, aunts, cousins, fathers, 8765431, family members, all of them, all own the Jameson. And I'm kind of there. So I support the family. They gave me a keg on my 18th birthday. Bad move. Old Hammer drank it in one sitting. I didn't know. You're supposed to drink it and, like, take your time. I said, Jameson's my family. Drinking in about 3 hours and 15 minutes. Didn't wake up until the following Thursday. My cousin came by and tried to wake me up, and I wasn't really aware of anything except for the fact that I couldn't breathe. And it tasted like salt. I don't even know what the hell that was. But old Hammer Jam doesn't have much of a memory back from that time. Killed a bunch of brain cells from drinking that keg. Anyhow, I want to go through the list here. I'm proud and happy to have a job here at the Real Talk program because Mark gave me a chance. Mark said, you know what? Let's give this guy a shot. Just because he had a couple of shots, Look, the problem, guys, is I drank 4 bottles right before I came on the air right now. I told Mark I wouldn't do it. I told him I was going to take it after the finish. That I would get this spread going, I'd do my thing here on the program, and then afterwards I could drink my 7 bottles. So I'm 4 into the 7. I got 3 left. They're sitting over there. I'm starting to fall deeper and deeper into the abyss. So if I fall asleep and I crack my head directly on the microphone, please don't call 911. Mark should be down any moment from getting his coffee. Hold on a second. I'm very uncomfortable. I'm going to just get comfy here. It's a little better. So anyway, look, old Hammer really appreciates. I'm just going to take a nap. Just for about 3 seconds. Then look, I'm back into it. I'm dropping the hammer, ripping the lid off the fake news. Old Hammer Jam. Look, definitely not. I keep saying this to you. I keep telling you. I keep saying it to them that I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm starting to lose the ability to hold my arms up. What happened? I can't move my arms anymore. Wow. I'm going to try. I'm moving them. Hold the hammer. You're going to drop the hammer. You got to drop the hammer. You got to drop the hammer. Oh, God, I can't do it anymore. Oh, my goodness, I'm out of my mind. Oh, I had to bring character. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it anymore. Oh, guys. Sharon Alvarado, how are you? Virgo, how are you? E-Rock in the house, how are you? Old Bob Wilson, we're getting down here on the Real Talk program. All right, old Hammer Jam. Holy cow, I couldn't hold that together anymore. I think what it was, I had the small screen over here, and when I saw myself not holding my arms up anymore, that was just too funny. I just couldn't stop anymore. Oh gosh, I would have tried to do a little more for you, but that was about as good as it gets, I guess. Oh, jeez. Have another energy drink. Yeah, my coffee. So how's everybody doing? I just want to say hello to everybody. Gypsy Soul, MJ, Awakening of Patriot Survival. How are you? Virgo, MP in the house again. Appreciate you, MP. Hold on a second. Yeah, MP is one of our... Look, guys, you see you become a part of the family member. I'm going to get a hammer. I'm going to get a hammer for everybody tomorrow. In fact, check this out. This is going to be what you're going to get. You see this guy over here? That's the Hammer Time logo. You're going to get that as a emoji if you join the program. You get to put your own emojis, the Donald Trump emojis, and you're going to get that as well, the Hammer Time. That's what I should have had on. Why didn't that go while I was doing Hammer Jam? Gosh almighty, you gotta be kidding. You gotta be kidding me. I can't keep my mustache on correctly. Oh, the Hammer Jam back for round 2. Let's hammer Dylan Jameson. And it's hammer time! That's right, look, I'm here every single night on the Real Talk program to rip the lid off the fake news! That's right, it's hammer time! A little ham, jam, bam, thank you, ma'am! That's right, people, look, check me out every single night on Hammer Time! That's right! It's Hammer Jam! He's back again. Look, I'm sorry. Just had to come back quickly to rip the lid off the fake news. You have to see it here, ripping the lid off the fake news. Whenever old Hammer Jam comes on, there's a chance his mustache isn't going to be on correctly. There's a chance he's going to be sitting here and he's going to fall again into the microphone and have a problem with his teeth. I have to go to the orthodontist afterwards to get a replacement. Because sometimes these microphones they make them out of stone. And they put holes in the stone because they're going to last for a long time. And there's acoustics. Something to do with acoustics. And if you hit your face on stone, I don't know if you guys have ever figured that out. Not a good thing. Old Hammer Jam. Look, old Hammer Jam tomorrow will be back with more stories about Poison, about President G-Hole, and of course about Schumer, who we think could be the devil or the devil's right-hand man. Not really sure. We're trying to figure it out right now. But they're all kind of evil, if you think about it. No redeeming qualities whatsoever. Old Hammer Jam drunk is much more interesting than Peloisa drunk, right? I mean, she weighs 33 pounds, and I think she may be Medusa. If you look at her, you turn to stone. Nobody wants to be in her perimeter vicinity. I've heard if you eat her baked goods, you will die. That's right, because she's poisoned. Everything she touches turns to poison. She's poisoned. So don't go near Nancy Poison. Don't shake her hand. And most definitely, don't have a one-on-one drink with her and turn your back. She'll pull the old Princess Bride on you. And you'll turn back and she'll be, you pick the drink. And you'll say, what? And she'll turn to you and say, never match with the Sicilian when death is on the line. And you'll be like, are you serious? Old Hammer Jam. Old Hammer Jam has been Princess Bride at about 4 times. Wasn't by Poison, though. It was by other people. They're like, oh, Hammer, let's have a drink. I'm like, sure, let's have a drink. I love drinking. Is it Jameson? They're like, yes, and bring the bottle. Who brings a friggin' drink? A drink to me means 1 bottle. Okay? If you're going to offer Hammer a drink, I expect you to bring the frickin' entire bottle. Okay? I want to see it, and then I want to see nothing in it. That's it. And the rest of it's in the bottom of this guy's, the contents are in this guy's belly. All right. Afterwards, when I walk down the street, when I burp, I want to smell Jameson. I want to hear Jameson when I walk. I want to hear Jameson. Jameson. That's the Jameson smashing around on the inside of my stomach. Old Hammer Jim's falling into a stupor again. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. I'm starting to fall backwards. That's not a good thing. Hold on a second. I'm trying to grab myself and gravity is taking. I'm grabbing the microphone. I'm going to come back. Oh, saved by the bell. Zach Voorhees. Zach, where are you? I need your help. I'm starting to fall asleep on camera again. Can you call Kelly Kapowski? Give her a call. Where's AC Slater when you need him? Oh, Hammer Jam! Let's rip the lid off the fake news. Oh my God! All right, look, I think I'm losing feeling again in my face. Obviously, go crazy. Are you kidding me? I can't have Hammer. What happened? What happened to your mustache, Hammer? What are you kidding me? I'm breaking character twice tonight. I can't believe this. Oh my goodness. I can't. I'm looking at my super face. I can't believe it. Oh. Holy cow, guys. Oh my god. I'm looking at that stupid face. Falling back. What? Oh, I love improvisation, but you gotta keep it together, buddy. You gotta keep it together. You can't fall apart like that. Who are you, Jimmy Fallon? Well, he did get his own freaking talk show. He's on every night. What do you do? Maybe you should do that more often. Break character more often. How about that, huh? Hey, I got a good idea, Kato. Hey, Kato, why didn't this guy go out there? Hold on, we got the Facce.
I'll tell you I'm worried about in the 2020 elections. It's that Dick Facce. Have you heard about him? He's gonna be fantastic. Yep, bingo. You told me about him, didn't you? I have to thank you.
If Michelle's not running, I'm voting for Dick Facce.
It's the Dick Facce Show. Dick Facce was born, and his mother kicked him out of the womb. That's right. Join Dick Facce as he shares his journey to the 2020 elections as he slays Sleepy Poopy Pants Biden and takes down Donald Trump to become the first Facce to be president of the United States. It's Dick Facce! Now look, I don't have my friggin' outfit tonight, okay? So you guys just kind of relax somewhat, okay? It's not like you're gonna see Facce when I take this thing off today, okay? I'm not doing the Facce. But I wanted to tell you something. This is Facce. Hey, Kato, remember that time when we were doing the thing about the election and they censored the... Yeah, that's right. You remember? You want to tell us? It's my show. Shut up. Look, I met Kato down in Brazil. It was 1998. I'm down there for a shoot. Yeah, that's right. Dick Facce, greatest sportscaster of all time. I'm down there in 98 in Brazil, looking for them Brazil nuts. You know what I mean? You know the Brazil nuts, the ones that are kind of massive. They got like nuts inside of them. I'm looking for them. And I'm walking down the street. Now, I don't know who I was just doing because it's not Facce at all. Facce is more like... I think the problem is... If I don't have my wig on for Facce, I can't do Facce. Oh, Facce's in here. He's ready to go. Hey, you gotta be kidding me. Rita! Rita's a gold member, you know. Of course she's a gold member. Look, I appreciate you, Rita Clement is a gold member now. That's right. We're going to do some Dr. Evil gold member for Rita. Hey, Rita, you're such a gold member for me. Look, it's Dick Facce, okay? Check it out. It's a real story, 1992. I'm in Barcelona. Okay? And I'm there for the Olympics. I'm on the sides. I'm going, yeah, you're really fast over there. Give me an interview. So I'm walking down the street in Barcelona. And this lady's like, wiggity waggity whoa. Ooh. Look, bottom line, my mother kicked me out of the womb. Okay? I wasn't too happy about it. I was in there tying my shoes. You can't kick me out of the womb when I'm tying my shoes. I mean, they're freaking working on a Jenga puzzle. I'm like, is this one gonna stay? Anyway, Facce's out of his mind. One of these days I'll come out with Facce in the face. He's got a lot of facial hair, as you see. Like, did you guys see my rap? I can't find the original Facce. There's like a bottom piece to Facce I can't find. But guys, I want to give you a piece of content that's actually created. Face swap. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed what we just did. But besides that, I'll play you something here. This is a silly thing that took place. Oh, Conspiracy Realist, thank you so much. You are amazing. Do you hear that?
Do you hear the music? Oh, it's this. Conspiracy Realist, thank you so much for the donation. I love you. That's so sweet. You're so sweet. Oh, okay, already check this out. This is a song I did here on the show maybe 6 months ago. Glenna says, sounds like your music. It's yours. Vagrant, how are you? Harry Carey. Look, Harry Carey. Hey, guys. Vagrant File wanted me to come out tonight. Harry Carey, look, check it out. I'm going to have Christopher Walken on the program tonight. Hey, Christopher, remember that time we were at the Cubbies game and you came down? You sat on the field level and you said, hey, Harry, could you tell Tim Dawson and Tim Raines to come out and Andre Dawson? I said, look, they're Expos players. I can't get them to come over here. How about someone from the Cubs? He said, how about Ryan Sandberg? I said, his name's not Ryan, it's Ryan. Oh, like, what do you bleed? I said Ryan. I said, no, you said Ryan. It's not Ryan. It's Ryan. Ryan Sandberg hits one over the right field wall, and the guy gets stuck in the ivy. He can't get out right now. I was going to call you later. Just leave a message after the beep. Harry Carey here. I want to tell you a story. I hope you remember it, but I need my Jack Daniels. Give me 1 second. Just gotta fill it to give myself a little moment here. If I can wet my whistle. If you can't do it, you can't do the program. Old Harry. Hey, remember that time the Cubbies where, I lost with the music there. That's right. Look, I'm gonna get a refill. Who's with me? Remember that time I asked me to be a board member with Doers? I said, look, I'm sorry. I'm already a full-time owner at Sky. And they didn't understand what that meant at the time. It was a Dew vodka. Anyway, Barbara said, dude, you have too many personality disorders. I've counted at least 13. Oh, of course you have. Check it out. If you don't have disorders, then what are you going to do? Secretary Clearage, John Ryan. Whoa, John, look, you come down to the program, have a good time. You have to do it. George, sometimes it's late and you watch a show and you look, you see the demon within the skyline. You say, wow, how could it be? It's the demons of Sky over there, over the top. Blick in the house, Hootie in the house. What else can we do? Oh, I got a good one. Ready? October 27, 2020. Reiki lady Barbara Clemens, Shakes and Giggles, Virgo Vice Psych, and Songs Hollingworth came down to the Real Talk program. And I'm Casey Kasem. What else can we do? I don't know. We could really try and do anybody. Guys, what's up, Gary V? Christine's on with us, crushing it. Look, if you're not out there at tag sales right now looking for little G.I. Joes and selling them on eBay, you're not crushing it. You're a loser. You're not doing anything. Look, I got up every morning at 6 a.m. I went out and got a G.I. Joe for $6, sold it for $7, made $1. Crushing it. Gary V. Oh, Kim, you don't know who Gary V is? Who else? Sabrina and Alex, how are you? Great to see you guys. Conspiracy got me on a little bit of a celebrity impression rush because she donated to the show, which means the world to me. So anytime that happens, I get into things like this and I just go through it. Wow, Conspiracy Realist. I want to tell you a story. It's going to be about 15 different characters in one. Is your present for supporting the Real Talk program. So, check it out. It's a Tuesday morning. Wake up, go downstairs, get myself Cheerios. My wife, she says, do you want milk? Or do you want almond milk? So, you kidding me? How? You think I want any almond milk? Who drinks almond milk in the Cheerios? Who could you not? So I look sideways like I have like a sidearm with me. I'm like,
Daniel, I'll take the milk. 2%. She comes to 2% milk plus some Cheerios. I had it. It was fantastic. I got up, went to the window. I look outside. I said, oh, it's Al Pacino. Oh, I saw a conspiracy realist smile. Whoa, she come down to the Real Talk program. Check it out. I was out there just the other night. Have a good time. Oh, I had a lot of films. Probably the best one was Scarface. Sometimes Mark will do Scarface on the program if you ask him to. Whoa, hoo-ah. Look, Al Pacino. Sometimes you want to have a cappuccino with Al Pacino. Wages. I see my wages world. Oh, I see he said something about Kramer and Doc Green. Check out Doc Green. Whoa, Marty, 3.14 gigawatts. Look, Marty, we gotta get there. 88 miles an hour. You have to go at 88 miles an hour, and we'll be there. He's kind of like almost a Bernie Sanders in a way-ish, you know? But we also had to daughter what we were about to go into. Jerry, I'm dying, Jerry. I'm dying. Save Vandalay Industries. Save Vandalay. Vandalay? What? Vandalay? My Kramer is more of a visual. I don't even know if you could see it. Probably not, because I need enough of a move. Let's see. I could try. I can't do it in a room like this. I need to have more of a runway so I could slide in. I'd be like, whoa. Hey, Jerry. It's Kramer. Oh, hi, Kramer. Whoa, what's the deal? Well, I have to watch some Jerry, because Jerry's more of a relaxed version now. He's like, oh, Kramer, what's the deal with the... That's not good at all. So I fell apart on Seinfeld. What else can I do? I don't know. It's just in the moment, things come up. In the moment. You gotta do it in the moment. Go to the YouTubes. You gotta see Joe. Joe said, you gotta go Social Security. Look, my Aunt Judy told me that I couldn't cut Social Security. My Aunt Judy wouldn't let me. Of course she would let you. Because you have... Imagine if it was Joe Biden, Donald Trump, and Bernie Sanders. That would be a pretty cool debate. I would have loved to have done that. That would have been amazing. Oh, I miss watching TV in a way. But in a different perspective, I love coming out here with you guys and being the TV. Much more than watching anything negative on the TV. So I'll keep showing up every day the rest of my life to do this. Kramer is totally physical. Hey, Jerry. But when he slides in, he's like, hey. Oh, hey. You know, he's just like a weirdo. But he's good. Wendy in the house, and Deepy in the house, and Barbara in the house, and Daniel in the house, and Gypsy in the house. I think we got to play a quick song. I think we have to play the Real Talk Family Jam. Now, guys, this is how the Real Talk Family Jam works. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep talking. I'm going to bring it into the song. I'll bring you into the song. And anybody who donates gets a full verse about them in the song. Night on the Real Talk Show, Wages World came out to have some fun, and I see giggles on the bottom of the screen, and Ricky's here tonight. She says, poop in the pants, Joey Futon, Joey Futon.
Real talk family jam. Conspiracy realist mom. Wolfie said, love you like rain on dry ground. Listen to the sound, Blake on, you will love it. It's so good, don't drink all of it. It's like medicine to me. Why don't you believe in spirit guides? Daniel says, do you know much about native heritage? Good question, do you? Because I don't. Maybe you could tell me. Barbara, I like to bring the whole can of worms to the surface. I like to live in the moment. So that means no script, no idea what we're gonna do every single day. This is 667 days of this, and I'm not gonna ever stop, no. Until you decide to drop the negatube. Let's start a new fad. Let's start a new fad. It's positivity. Positivity. Whoa, let's live in the light. Oh, 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 oh. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. I see Jim Williams gonna go till the stars burn out. An awakening patriot says you got 110 likes last night. Where we at right now? We got 65. Well, that's okay. If you dig it, you can hit that thumbs up. It helps the show because they shadow banned me from day one. That's okay, 'cause if it's just you and me, we're going to build some positivity. And if we can make more friends, if we can make more family members here, we're going to fly. The Real Talk Family Jam. Real Talk Family Jam. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's the Real Talk Family Jam. You know what? If each and every one of you go out and tell one person, then we could see possibly 100 people tomorrow. You know? And if not, then just if we're here, that's fine by me. I expect it to be to zero forever. You know, I saw a message from Sig. It kind of touched my heart. He said, you know, I came on and saw you going for like 4 hours to 4 people, like for like 4 months. And you kept driving at that. And I was like, yeah, because all 4 of you mean so much to me. Like all 49 of you guys, all 50, 49, 47, whatever that number is, each one of you means so much to this program and to me showing up every day. It inspires me to show up even more. Like I get excited that there are people who want to come and actually watch now. It's pretty cool. I'm going to play you something real quick. to something. 'Cause I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. And then people keep a moving on down the San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Rio just to watch him die. Oh, and then people keep a moving on down to San Antonio. I bet there's rich folks eating in their fancy dining cars, probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. But I know I'm gonna come and I know I can be free. And people keep it moving on down to San Antonio. Probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. But I know how to come and I know I can be free. And then people keep it moving on down to San Antonio. Oh, thank you, Judith. Appreciate it. I hope you guys will subscribe and ding the bell. This show every day is three things. You have music, you have face swaps and laughter, and then you have just great moments where we're going to just get into this second that is happening. And something happens usually. Tonight, I have to confess I'm rather laid back when it comes to those moments where I get really kind of like entranced into something. Right now, I'm feeling pretty laid back. Daryl, thank you so much. So good to see you. MP, loving it. And you may say, like, Barbara's like, really? You're laid back right now? Yeah, literally. I'm not feeling like there are moments I feel like being funny. There are moments I feel like just inspiring you to do the most amazing things in your life tomorrow. And sometimes it happens in a second, and maybe even right now I'm inspiring myself to speak that way, but who knows? The point is, this show is everything at once. It's a variety program. You could be laughing, you could be crying, you could be inspired to get up and do something amazing, or you could just want to hear some music and feel inspired to get up and do something. Let me play one more thing, okay? Sit there, remember used to say, in the government yard in Trenchtown, and up opposite the hypocrites, as we would reach the good people we meet, good friends we had, good friends we lost, along the way, yeah, 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 yeah. In this great future, you can't forget your face. So dry your tears, I say. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry, 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 cry. No woman, no cry. Still remember what we used to say in the government yard in Trenchtown. Good, great future, can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I say, hey, hey, everything's gonna be alright. 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 Be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Be alright. Everything's gonna be alright now. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright now. Everything's gonna be alright. No woman, no cry. No woman, no woman, no cry. Willow Spirit, thank you for the donation. No woman, no cry. Oh. No woman, no cry, 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 cry. No woman, no cry. Oh. Oh, Bob. I played that for a buddy tonight who asked me to play a Bob tune. And I don't think he showed up. But Willow, thank you so much. Amazing of you to donate to the Real Talk program. So appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I always like to bring people into a song or an impression when they donate to the show. I appreciate it that much. George said, I bet every penny you'd be a blast to party with, Mark. I suppose if you don't mind somebody with a guitar in their hand, somebody who's always doing impressions and always like at 10 when it comes to being in front of people and entertaining them. Yeah, I guess so. I just always am like on stage. I don't know what the hell to do. It's weird. Don't know what to do. It's crazy else. Oh, I enjoy it when you go bluesy. When I sing, it's, you know, I like to take songs and go where I go. You know what I mean? Oh, that's Bob. Bob comes through when we play sometimes. He's amazing. Let's play you something else. You want to play one more? Wolfie, you want to hear one more? I got one more. Let's see. I wrote this song right when my daughter was born. I was driving to my office and I see the sunset. Ridiculous. It looked like a meteor. It looked like a meteor that just hit the surface of the world. That's what it really looked like. And I wrote that. I said, a meteor hit the surface of my world. And I was like, holy cow, that's what having a child is for the first time. And like, it's like a meteor hitting the surface of your world. The moment everything shifts. Surface of my world. Explosion changed the why and how I feel. Shook my world, showed me love was real. A meteor hit the surface of my world. In a moment of waiting for this moment, well, I waited for a lifetime, but I won't let it go. It's a feeling that I've never felt before, but this time is more than just a dream, yeah. And I got, I'm not letting it go. Whoa, 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 whoa. A meteor hit the surface of my world. Explosion changed the why and how I feel. Shook my world, showed me love was real. A meteor hit the surface of my world. Surface of my world. Explosion changed the why and how I feel. Shook my world, she showed me love was real. At the surface of my world. Meteor hit the surface of my world. Hit me, my defenses gave in. Lovely smile, heart of mine, forever beat as one. There's no way you could ever fade this love. A meteor hit the surface of my world. Explosion changed the why and how I feel. Shook my world, showed me love was real. Meteor in the surface of my world. Surface of my world.
surface of my world. Explosion changed why and how I feel. Shook my world, showed me love was real. A meteor hit the surface of my world. Oh, thank you, Rita. Blick, blick, blick. I love seeing you guys. This is so awesome when you're here with me. You guys want to laugh now? You want to laugh about something? You want to hear another song? I'm happy to play one more if you want. It's up to you because right now it's 12:15. We can play one more. Gypsy, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, Barbara. I wrote that when my daughter was born. And it was an amazing skyline I saw. It just looked like every color. It looked like a meteor hit the surface of our world. It's like, oh, wait, I'll be dead if that really happened. But thank you, Glennis. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you, Gypsy. One more, please. Absolutely, Gypsy. Anything for a request like that. Give it to me. I went too far. This is what happens when it starts getting colder. Come on, dude. It'll do. All right, here we go. So I wrote this song in 2004. It's called Different. Because sometimes we're different when we least expect it. That's sharp. Should be better. Still, it's not right. There we go. Can you hear that? Bringing it down because it just doesn't seem right to me. It feels off. I don't care what the tuner says, it's off. That's it. Okay, here we go. This is it. I got the guitar sounding correct at least. This is called Different.
Bet you wonder why I sit alone in the doorway. As the world roll by, it's a sense of sovereign that's regal, warm embrace. We all fall from grace. Sometimes you're different when you least expect it. Sometimes you need a change of pace. Let it all slow down. Hey, let it all slow down. We all slow down. From the top of the world, I'm looking down. Kinda lonely standing on the ground, staring up at the bright lights. From the top of the world I'm looking down. We all slow down. Hey. Yes, we all slow down. We all slow down. Walk to the beat of a different drum. No one can stop what I've begun. I won't be a fake, I won't cut and run. No one can stop what I've begun. Sometimes you're different when you least expect it. Sometimes you need a change of pace. Let it all slow down. Sometimes you're different when you least expect it. We all slow down. We all slow down. From the top of the world, I'm looking down. Woo. It's kinda lonely sitting on the ground, staring up at the bright lights. From the top of the world, I'm looking down. We all slow down. We all slow down, we all slow down, we all slow down. Sometimes you're different when you least expect it. Sometimes you need a change of pace. Let it all slow down. Hey, let it all slow down. We all slow down. So, guys, tomorrow, more music tomorrow. Now we get to some fun. Now we laugh. You guys ready to laugh some more? Now tonight, share this with your pages. You know, it's funny. We all have a family outside of this family on our own worlds, on Facebook, on TikTok, on Twitter, wherever. Share your favorite bits. Throw it up there and see what happens. Because the bottom line is when you play stuff, people laugh. And this stuff is meant to make people laugh, especially in a time like this where people suck. Let's be honest. Most people are just terrible. They can't laugh anymore. They're just in their own heads. They're mental. And it makes me want to play stuff like this for them. So check it out.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. Is it coming to an end? The movie scripts are starting to come in. Let's find out more from Donald J. Trump.
thank you so much for joining me on the balcony at the White House. I'm so thrilled I got a call today from Marvel. That's right. They want me to be the next Iron Man. I guess they've gotten kind of sick of Robert Downey Jr., who could blame him. Look, I'm happy to take on the role. I mean, I've always wanted to be in a Marvel film. And now I'm going to be Iron Man. I can't wait. First Superman, now Iron Man. Who's next, Thor? I could play Thor because I have the looks, really. More like Bruce Wayne. They should probably get the rights to Batman. But we did start discussing perhaps like a new superhero. Like, how about Megatron? I love it. But anyway, look, I just wanted to thank you all for coming out to see me after I demolished the coronavirus. That's right. You shouldn't be scared. Your president is a god. I just took it on face to face, head on, and I won big league. Winning big league always. Anyway, I've got to go. Have a good day. See you tomorrow.
So Megatrump. How about Megatrump for you over there? Guys, I have a new idea. I'm going to create like a best of video for when we get to the end of the year. My best face swaps of 2020, because I started basically doing it in 2020. I'm going to take them all and put it in like it's going to be really long, but we're just going to watch it one day together and we're going to laugh together. And it's going to be all of them back to back to back, but the best of the best, the best. Like, for example, nobody would realize how funny this specific thing right here is until you actually get someone to play it, which I don't even know what it is because it just says Trump ripping Joe. Let's see what the hell a Trump ripping Joe is.
It's Hammerl and Jameson live from the studio. We're going to join Donald Trump for his daily conference. We'll see what this is about. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump.
Thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me to share a couple of things about Sleeps Over Joe. Of course, you know he's a bumbling Biden sleeping on his Joey futon, but he also has some very, very poor qualities as well. Like, did you know that he calls his Aunt Judy whenever he has a question?
I did.
Did you know that little boys and girls run their hands up and down his legs? Did you know he likes to sniff the hair of little boys and girls and kiss them right square on the forehead? And he whispers weird stuff in their ears, too. I can't figure it out, but everybody seems to want him to be president. Of course, he doesn't realize what he's doing, and he forgot his name this morning. Look, all I can tell you is that Sleep's over. He's a friggin' mess, people. I mean, seriously, that's your candidate? You know I'm going to murder him in the square, right? We're going to have a boxing match in the square. Going to use his head like a bobblehead Joe. Look, we're going to have a bumbling Biden bobblehead contest, okay? I'm going to see how many times I can pop him in the head before he remembers his name. But I gotta go. I'll see you tomorrow on the next Real Talk, I guess, because I don't have a show anymore. Anyway, we're still winning big league. Not against the flu-hod, but we're winning big league against President She-Hole, Nancy Pelosi, and, of course, Sleeps Over Joe. So, have a nice nap in your Joey futon, Sleepy. I'll see you soon.
Oh my goodness, they're so silly, these bits that I make. There was one I wanted you guys to see here. I can't find it. It's when he's doing a cartwheel. Trump's doing a cartwheel. I'm doing a freaking cartwheel. That's what he said. It's hilarious. I'm like, what? And that's what I called it. I don't know where I put it, though. You know, I'm going to play here for you. This is one that seems to be a crowd favorite. It's anybody who's from Canada. You're welcome.
It's Hammerl and Jameson live from the studio. We head to a phone call between Justin Trudeau and Donald J. Trump. Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Trudeau.
My fellow Canadians, we are at a crucial point in our
a time with COVID-19. I will be taking a phone call with our neighbor to the south, Donald Trump, who believes that he can help us in our battle. And unfortunately, he has contracted COVID-19. So our hearts are out to him and all of those living in the United States. We, as Canadians, are completely in unison with our support to our neighbors from the south. So let's see what that phone call is about. Justin, it's Donald J. Trump. How are you? Mr. President, it's a pleasure to speak with you again. I hear you had a spike up in Canada, and we're very much concerned about you. Well, thank you, Mr. President. We appreciate your concerns towards us, your neighbors to the north. How are you doing with the coronavirus? No, I'm doing fine. Coronavirus. Nobody in America realizes that I'm the son of Jor-El. Wait, you mean Superman's son? That's right. My father came here from Krypton. Mr. President, they're saying certain things about you, and I'm a little concerned hearing your descriptive nature on this phone call. Gave birth to me, then I came, and I was living in a field for like 4 days until my uncle and my aunt came and found me. Mr. President, that's the actual script to Superman. I was asleep underneath like an old milk truck or something. And when they found me, they were like, oh, look, there's a baby underneath the milk truck. Get him under the milk truck. And I said, no, I'm okay. I spoke perfect English at like age 0. Put my finger on the truck, pushed it aside, and got up. I said, look, my name is Trump. You could call me Super Trump if you want, but really, my name is Kal-El. Donald, I think you may need some help. Look, you have to understand that I was made on a different planet. So I'm able to take on coronavirus without any sort of backlash, really. I'm pretty sure you were born here, right, Justin, in Canada? Yes. Yeah, that's not going to do you any good. Look, Justin, I just wanted you to know that we've got your back. All you gotta do is reach out, let the Trumper know, and I'll send you any supplies you need. You need any ventilators? You need any PPE? I'll check with the health ministry to see if we need anything. Look, just don't ask Andrew Cuomo for anything, because he's going to, kill people in a nursing home. And look, I'm going to see. Let's get him on the line real quick. Hey, Cuomo, how do you think we should handle Canada? Hey, Donald, how you doing? I got your question sent over to me by my assistant. I would probably consider sending some of those people to the nursing homes. I mean, look, it didn't work for us, okay? But if they put them out there, there's like a 50-50 chance that maybe they'll get some right, some of them will die. Cuomo, we're not going to do that. See, I told you, Justin, it's just a waste of time. Look, this has been really a great conversation, Justin. But I do have to get going. I'm going to see Melania on Saturday Night Live. We're going to watch The Real Talk Show. The Real Talk Show? I'm not really sure if you watch The Real Talk Show, but you should tune in. I'll have to check out what that's about. Yeah, stop by. Melania and I will be in the chat all night. Anyway, appreciate you, Justin. Mr. President, stay well and stay safe. You too, Justin. Have a great night.
So that was based on a request from Hadley to see if I could do Justin Trudeau. Never tried him before, but I'll try anybody for you guys. Especially, anytime you guys ask me to do something or a donation comes through, I'm specifically going to do whatever I can to show you how much I appreciate that. And by the way, because I shut off my Wi-Fi, if you happen to donate to me on Venmo, PayPal, or anything like that, just shoot me a note on here and let me know so I could thank you and write a song for you or create a funny moment for you out of an impression. But if you guys don't mind, I'm going to play you something real quick that I think is pretty funny. This is episode 25. No, I'm not going to go there yet. I don't want to go there yet because that's a long one. I will play this one for you, though. This is called The Great Wall of Trump.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio with episode 9 of the Donald Trump Show, The Great Wall of Trump.
Thank you very much for joining me. Episode 9 of the Donald Trump Show. That's right. We're going to get into it today. I've got a lot to share with you. Border wall. Everybody's always saying, Trump, when are you going to build the border wall? We're building the wall. But they gave me such a hard time. Such a hard time.
The President of the United States, having failed to get Mexico to pay for his ineffective, unnecessary border wall.
We'll get back to Schumer and Pelosi after some other clips. I think you guys may like these others. It will put it all into perspective. It's Trump Show. I'm just going to show you how other presidents felt about immigration.
The bill before us will certainly do some good.
Well, let's start with that. He says he wants to do some good. Let's see what's next.
It will authorize some badly needed funding for better fences and better security along our borders.
Holy cow. Obama wanted to put up a fence. Nobody cares. I want to build a wall stronger. They have a problem with that. We're talking Three Little Pigs, people. He wants to use a fence. I'm talking about a wall that the big bad wolf can't blow down.
The fence is now basically complete.
Wow, Barack, you got 5 years out of that fence. Good job. We had to start building an actual wall because what you did was crap.
Maybe they'll need a moat.
Or maybe they'll need a wall.
Maybe they want alligators in the moat.
Now that one I have to give Barack. That was hilarious. Still, I'll take the wall.
Every place in this country are rightly disturbed by the large numbers of illegal aliens entering our country.
Bill Clinton says illegal aliens and everybody applauds and they get behind him. But Trump does and they call him a xenophobe and a racist.
The jobs they hold might otherwise be held by citizens or legal immigrants. The public service they use impose burdens on our taxpayers.
You see, they're always with you when they need the vote. But as soon as they get in office, they turn on you. Get used to it, people. It's the way it's always been with the Democrats.
That's why our administration has moved aggressively to secure our borders more.
Can you believe that?
By deporting twice as many criminal aliens as ever before.
Maybe I should hire Bill to say his words / my words on the campaign trail.
I voted for a fence. I voted unlike most Democrats, and some of you won't like it. I voted for 700-mile fence.
Wait, Sleep Sofa Joe voted for a fence too?
Let me tell you something, folks. People are driving across that border with tons, hear me, tons of everything from byproducts from methamphetamine to cocaine to heroin.
And listening to Sleep Sofa talk about the same issues I have with illegal aliens, just kind of laughable.
It's all coming up through corrupt Mexico.
Joe Biden mentions the drugs. He mentions the illegal aliens coming across the border. And he wants 700 miles of fence. No problem. He's not a xenophobe. He's not a racist. You call Trump whatever you want. That's the problem. You guys just make up your fake news. What do we have next? Anything left?
Former presidents have said to him that they wish that they had built a wall. Do you recall President Obama ever saying that?
Come on.
Bumbling Biden.
Come on, man.
At it again. Look, guys, you could tell it's a double talk situation with Biden. Everybody before me wanted a wall. Remember when Schumer said ineffective wall?
Construction of a 630-mile border fence create a significant barrier to illegal immigration on our southern land border.
So let me get this straight. In 2009, a fence is significant, but in 2020, a wall is ineffective? Really? Everybody before me wanted a wall. Trump gets it done.
Trump gets everything done, right? Poison. Bridge over troubled water. That could be a good one, too. Tomorrow we'll play a lot of music. We'll play some more music for you. Absolutely. Let's play some more laughs for now. Guys, it's time for us to do some laughing. I've got one for you. Here will be out the one I was going to play for you before. I always get caught up on what I really want to play for you guys. How about this? This always makes me laugh.
So, Patsy, give me an update. What's happening out there with Hurricane Laura?
Mr. President, the first responders did tremendous, and they saved the day.
Latest report from CNN was that there was some violence, but it was mostly peaceful. Just like their protests in Seattle, in Wisconsin, and in Portland, really. I saw a great meme today. It was a CNN reporter, and this was real. He's standing in front of like some massive fire in the streets, like a car just blew up or something. And he's standing there, and the byline is, there is a couple of explosions, but it's mostly peaceful protests. I just have to laugh. The left is just so desperate. We're going to win big league. We're not going to let them stop the Trump train. Sleeps over Joe, taking a nap on his Joey futon. He's a bumbling Biden, really.
You're right, Mr. President. He is a bumbling Biden.
Winning big league every day, for the rest of my days at least. Sleepy, sleep, sleep sofa. I like to sleep on my sleep sofa. And look, I'm writing a new song right now. It's called Sleepy Times with Sleep Sofa Joe.
I love it, Mr. President. Can you add a part about him being a sleep sofa?
It goes a little something like this. Sleep sofa, I like to put my head down on the sleep sofa. I'm working on it with a songwriting master. I don't know if you know the Real Talk program, but I'm going to write a masterpiece.
Now that sounds like a hit, Mr. President.
That's right. Sleepy sleeper sleeps. Anyway,
Mr. President, what if you rolled down?
A sleepy sleep sofa.
Yes, that's it.
We're going to work on it. Anyway, have a good night. I'll talk to you soon.
I just want to say good evening to everybody who may be taking off. And I want to say hello to everybody who's joining. Like Marie, I think, just joined us right now. Did you just get here, Marie? So glad to see you in the chat. And DP is taking off. See you later, DP. I appreciate you coming out and kicking it with us. I love having you in the chat. Mike, I'm so glad you came out. I hope you get a ding the bell, buddy, because tomorrow I'm back again. Every single day, buddy. Today was just day 667. We do this every day. And every day it's the same thing, just positivity and lots of fun. Let me see who else is here that I may have missed. Barbara, good evening. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And D. Derringer, you're still here. Letty, so glad you're back. And let me see, I'm just going back a little bit, guys. I just want to say hello to everybody. And Paul, how are you, buddy? And Bex, how are you, pal? Let's go. Oh, okay, Marie's been there the whole time talking to her brother. All right, I'm going to play you guys another clip here. Here you go. This one should tell you something about the sleep sofa. This is where you realize how much of a creep he is. Check this out.
Emerald Jameson live with you from the studio. We go to Donald Trump with episode 7 of the Donald Trump Show. Right in Biden.
Thank you. Get right into it today. I've got a lot more on Sleep Sofa Joe. That's right, we're calling him Bumbling Biden as well now. So let's get into it. What do we got? First clip of the show.
You gotta, I mean, we gotta reassure. Look, here, my message to everybody I talk to is we're gonna get through this.
Are you sure, Joe? It looks like you can't even get through a sentence.
We provide a Medicare option. That's exactly what Rap Rock and I talked about in the beginning.
I'm sorry, did he just call Barack Rap Rock? I I didn't realize he had a pet name for Barack Obama. Hey, Rap Rock, let's get together and go and talk about that foreign policy. Hey, Rap Rock, you want to get together and play some basketball? Hey, Rap Rock, could you make me a PB&J? Absolutely hilarious.
I made a mistake. I said it 14 years ago. I trusted George Bush to keep his word. He said he was not going to go into Iraq.
This is when it gets really interesting. You ready?
Only way we're going to get rid of Saddam Hussein. And it's going to require guys like you in uniform to be back on foot in the desert taking taking Saddam down.
Wait, I'm sorry, but didn't you just say that you were against the war, Sleepsover? I think he's losing his memory again.
From the moment shock and awe started, from that moment, I was opposed to the effort and I was outspoken.
Let's take a look at Outspoken Joe. Yes, maybe his news. Maybe we'll call him Outspoken Joe if it's good. Let's see.
Some of my own party have said that it was a mistake to go to Iraq in the first place. But the cost of not acting against Saddam, I think, would have been much greater. The President of the United States is a bold leader and he is popular.
No, after that clip, that's it. We're going to call him Backtrack Biden. That's right. He backtracks. He said that he didn't support the war, that he's talking about George Bush like they're best friends. I'm not sure what's true with Sleepsover Joe.
When I marched in the civil rights movement, I marched with tens of thousands of others to change attitudes. And we changed attitudes.
When I was about the age of the guy standing over there, I got involved in the civil rights movement.
And now, the truth.
I was not an activist. I was not out marching. I was not down in Selma. I was not anywhere else.
Okay, so basically, Sleepsover Joe never did any actual protesting, although he's been campaigning on it for his entire career.
The first year in law school, I decided I didn't want to be in law school and ended up in the bottom two-thirds of my class, and then decided I wanted to stay, went back to law school, and in fact ended up in the top half of my class.
Look, I really want you to pay attention to the detail in this video right here.
I think I probably have a much higher IQ than you do, I suspect.
I'm pretty sure that your IQ is a moving number, Sleepsover.
I went to law school on a full academic scholarship, the only one in my class to have a full academic scholarship.
So let's get to the truth.
Senator Joseph Biden may have more explaining to do. The new questions stem from taped remarks of Biden during an April campaign appearance in New Hampshire.
And in fact ended up in the top half of my class. I won the International Moot Court competition. I was the outstanding student in the political science department at the end of my year. I graduated with 3 degrees from undergraduate school and 165 credits, only need 123 credits, and I'd be delighted to sit down and compare my IQ to yours if you'd like, Frank.
If I could say one thing.
Look, the facts are Sleepsover Joe was a terrible student.
Biden now concedes he did not graduate in the top half of his law school class.
He didn't?
That he does not have 3 degrees from college.
He doesn't?
And that he was not named Outstanding Political Science Student in college.
Really?
Newsweek says Biden actually went to school on a half scholarship, ended up near the bottom of his class, and won only 1 degree, not 3.
I'm sorry. I can't stop laughing. Back then, I guess they didn't fact check you in real time. That must have been a couple weeks later. So funny.
Now Biden says Newsweek is right. His memory had failed him.
Sleepsover Joe makes up things. Bumbling Biden. Did you hear him bumble there? He's a bumbler. Bumbling Biden strikes again.
Letty, that is such amazing news. I will say, bonne nuit to Letty. Bonne nuit. I'm going to play something here for you, Letty. This should make you laugh. A little bonne nuit shuffle. I don't know what the hell that means. I'm just making something up. Here, check this out.
Hammerl and Jameson live from the studio. Donald Trump is back with episode 10. How sour is that Don Lemon?
Thank you for joining me on episode 10 of the Donald Trump Show. That's right. Today, we're going to continue our journey, destroying fake news. Today, we're going to look at CNN. Don Lemon. That's right, we call him Con Lemonhead here, but I have an old clip that came across my desk I wanted to share with you guys. Give me your perspectives, okay? Take a look at this.
It got some, many on the political right, wondering why the so-called liberal media wasn't talking about other problems in the black community.
That's interesting, Lemon. Why? Why would you say? This is 2013, by the way.
The outrage that I have is in the lack of really the national attention to what is an epidemic of crime in the black community, committed largely by blacks.
These are the same stats we're talking about now, and everyone calls us racist for bringing up.
Why aren't we talking about it? Good question. Actually, that's not a good question. We've talked about it many times on this show.
You have?
And on CNN.
You see, he could tell he was lying because he took a longer breath.
So that's the reason I didn't want to discuss at length crime in the African-American community or how to fix other ills that seem to be plaguing the community in general. But now that the jury has reached its verdict, one that everyone must accept, it's time now for some tough love on the subject.
Some tough love from the lemon. Sounds good to me.
Someone on another network got the chance to go first because I couldn't go during the week. I'm only here on the weekend, so listen to this.
The reason there is so much violence and chaos is the disintegration of the African-American family.
He's got a point.
He does?
In fact, he's got more than a point.
Wow. Don Lemon agrees with Bill O'Reilly. Who knew that was coming?
Drugs, hustling gangs. Nobody forces them to do that. Again, it is a personal decision.
He is right about that too. But in my estimation, he doesn't go far enough.
Oh, Don Lemon's a mathematician now. Yes, I'd like to hear your estimation.
Black people, if you really want to fix the problem, here's just 5 things that you should think about doing.
Here we go. Cotton Lemonhead, 2013, 5 ways to fix the black community. Let's hear it.
Here's number 5. Pull up your pants.
Pants on the ground. Pants on the ground. Looking like a fool with your pants on the ground.
Number 4 now is the N-word.
Oh, my.
And poetic license, but consider this. I hosted a special on the N-word, suggesting that black people stop using it, and that entertainers stop deluding yourselves or themselves and others that you're somehow taking the word back.
I am curious what people think of that comment.
A lot of African Americans took offense to that too.
Oh, he answered it.
Now number 3, respect where you live.
Is this a special message to the people in Chippy, Chaz? What are they calling themselves this week? I think it's a message to Chap.
Start small by not dropping trash, littering in your own communities.
Imagine if they played this over the loudspeakers in Chap.
I've lived in several predominantly white neighborhoods in my life. I rarely, if ever, witness people littering.
Here comes a cheap shot at his community.
I live in Harlem now. It's an historically black neighborhood. Every single day I see adults and children dropping their trash on the ground when a garbage can is just feet away.
Wow, stereotype much?
Just being honest here.
Interesting. When did you decide to get rid of the honesty policy, Lemon?
Number 2, finish school. You want to break the cycle of poverty? Stop telling kids they're acting white because they go to school or they speak proper English.
What Don Lemon is saying right now would be considered racist in 2020.
A high school dropout makes on average $19,000 a year.
Wait, a year?
A high school graduate makes $28,000 a year.
Just graduating, you make 33% more per year.
A college graduate makes $51,000 a year.
That stat is less impressive to me. It costs like $50,000 a year for college. A college graduate makes $51,000?
Over the course of a career, a college grad will make nearly $1 million more than a high school graduate. That's a lot of money.
Yes, $1 million is a lot of money. It's a lot of money to the people of the United States of America. Not so much for Trump. I've got billions, okay?
And number 1, and probably the most important, just because you can have a baby, it doesn't mean you should.
Words you will never hear Don Lemonhead speak again.
especially without planning for one or getting married first. More than 72% of children in the African American community are born out of wedlock. That means absent fathers.
Look, can't you see, this is the point. Nothing ever changes. It's always the same. It was 72% in 2013 when Obama was the president.
And the studies show that lack of a male role model is an express train right to prison. And the cycle continues.
Yesterday you saw that Sleep Sofa Joe was the one that put them in prison. And Don Lemon remarked how it's a problem in 2013 when Obama was in office. So what's the problem when Trump wants to fix it? Anybody? Bueller?
Pay attention to and think about what has been presented in recent history as acceptable behavior.
Is rioting in the streets acceptable behavior? It's a good question, Don Lemonhead. What do you think we should do, Don?
Pay close attention to the hip-hop and rap culture that many of you embrace.
I embrace the Sugar Hill Gang. To the hip-hop, to hibbity-hibbity-hibbity hip-hop, to top-it, don't stop. The boogie-boogie bang-bang, sugary-bug-bug.
A culture that glorifies everything I just mentioned, thug and reprehensible behavior. A culture that is making a lot of people rich, just not you.
The time CNN spoke the truth. Wow, it's almost surreal, right? It's surreal to see CNN speaking truth. I kind of like it. How do we get them to speak the truth always? So what happened to Don Lemon in 2020?
This is the thing, Don. You know, black people need to hold other black people accountable.
Okay, before we get started, that's what Don Lemonhead was doing in the 2013 clip we started with. Okay, watch.
I said this the same thing. This is the Black America's version of the Me Too movement. If anything is going to change, we ourselves need to look at our own communities and look at each other and say, this thing cannot go down.
I'm sorry, isn't that exactly what Don said?
And this is what I'm saying. It's about who is controlling the narrative. It's got to be all Black Lives Matter.
That sounds right. What does Don have to say?
Here's what I have to say.
All right, Spin Doctor. Let's see what you got here.
The Black Lives Matter movement was started because it was talking about police brutality. If you want an all Black Lives Matter movement that talks about gun violence in communities, including, black communities, then start that movement with that name. But that's not what Black Lives Matter is about.
I'm soured by the hypocrisy. It's like eating a lemon. Oh.
So if you're talking about, if someone started a movement that said, cancer matters, and then someone comes in and said, why aren't you talking about HIV? It's not the same thing. We're talking about cancer.
I think Lemonhead doesn't grasp the concept of apples and oranges. If it's 100 people and you're there for all cancer matters, then it would be somebody who stands up and said, I have prostate cancer. And they would say, sit down, buddy. We just said all cancer matters.
So the Black Lives Matter movement is about police brutality and injustice in that manner, not about what's happening in black neighborhoods. There are people who are working on that issue, and if you want to start that issue, why don't you start it?
We have a hypocrite warning.
It is about police brutality. That should never be accepted. Yeah. I am not saying that that's not it, but there's more there. Okay. And when I look at, if they have more on their agenda, we need to ask them about what else is on that agenda.
Right. Don't you just love how uncomfortable Terry Crews made Don Lemonhead? It was hilarious. You could see he got very uncomfortable when he realized he couldn't control Terry Crews. I wonder, could we get Terry Crews on the Trump team? We should look into it. Look, I will see you tomorrow in the next Trump show. Have a good night.
Oh, Marie, you're awesome. Marie put the one of my clips up on her Nextdoor app, and some lefty got upset with her, had it removed, and then it was accepted, so it was put back up. That's awesome. Burn the box. I'll show you guys something real quick. Because I have all these quotes that I've already written. If I can find it, here it is. There's a few here I wrote about a box. I'm going to try to share them with you. And of course, when I'm looking for it. This is a good one. That's rather large. I just saw them, they're putting up all these quotes about stepping outside the box. Let me put this up for a minute and try to find the one I'm looking for. I wrote about 150 quotes in about a month period of time during one part of the experience of Real Talk. And a few of them had something to do with stepping out of the box. I'm going to see if I can find them since you guys are talking about that. There's a good one that I think Daniel would really like. Here's one of my favorites. This is something I told myself every day when I'd see other people that were doing stuff and I'm sitting here broadcasting to zero. This is it right here. There's another one I'm trying to find, but that's the one I was thinking of right there. Here's one I think that you guys would really dig. This is the very first quote that I wrote. Never resist that fire within you. It will light the way if you let it out. Right? And this is the bottom line, is if you live by this right here, never resist that intuition within you, that fire within you that drives you. It will light the way for you if you let it out. It will show you the way in pitch darkness. And all you have to do is follow it. So I'm glad that you were talking about a couple of those. I have another one about a box. While I'm playing this next clip for you, I'll see if I can find it. Guys, we're going to wrap it up. This is going to be the final clip, I think, of the night here. Because it's about 3 hours and 5 minutes into the show here. I do want to play you a firecracker of a show on the way out, though. Episode 30 was about poison. Do you want to see that, or do you want to see gaslighting in American election? You know, let's do 30. Because it's so new. Here we go.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. We're headed to Donald Trump for episode 30 of the Donald Trump Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my fellow Americans. I'm with you on episode 30 of the Donald Trump Show. That's right, we're winning big league. And you know, I figure every 10 episodes we need to have at least one on Nancy Pelosi. She is poison, really. Everything she touches turns to poison. Look what she's doing with this stimulus thing. I mean, I want to get money to the American people. And Pelosi is just, you know, she's the poisonous fruit. Really. Oh, let's make Nancy Pelosi the Speaker of the House. Yeah, if you want to get nothing done. If you want to turn everything to Pelosi. Yeah, it's a good idea.
Anyway, let's take a look. Did you see what happened on Wolf Blitzer? Yeah, she turned into a crazy person. I think her head was about to explode. Let's take a look.
As you know, there are Americans who are being evicted from their homes. They can't pay the rent. Many Americans are waiting in food lines for the first time in their lives. Can you look them in the eye, Madam Speaker, and explain why you don't want to accept the president's latest stimulus offer?
I can't wait to hear this one. We offered her like $1.8 trillion, and she says no. It's 'cause she doesn't want Trump to win Big League. That's why. But look, the American people need to win. It's the people that need the win, not the poison. Donald wins every day. I don't need to win on the stimulus check. I mean, really? I want Americans to be able to buy groceries again, to go out to dinner, to maybe change the tires of the old Buick. You can't do it right now without that stimulus money. They need to be able to have dollar bills, y'all, if they are going to be able to survive.
We represent these people. I have for over 30 years represented my constituents.
Pelosi, you've represented yourself. You've represented the telltale signs of an alcoholic. You represented that you'd be a better choice for the Joker than Jared Leto.
I know what their needs are. I listen to them.
Let's be honest, Pooploisin. Nobody wants to speak to you. You're just a Peloisin, seriously.
And their needs are not addressed in the president's proposal. So when you say to me, why don't you accept theirs? Why don't they accept ours?
Because yours is crap. Why do you think we had to rewrite it? The whole thing? Because you wanted to, fund the Democrat cities that are burning right now. They're trying to make the Trumper look bad, and then you want the taxpayers to now foot the bill? Really?
Our legislation is there to do three things primarily: to honor our workers.
Honor our workers? Pelosi, come on with the BS rhetoric. Are you kidding me? You're talking about $2.4 trillion. I want $1.8 trillion. With both of those trillions, you could afford to give each American more than $1,200. I mean, you're talking about $2,400 for 365 days of quarantine, essentially.
Honor our heroes. Our healthcare workers, our police and fire first responders, our teachers, our transportation, sanitation, food workers, the people who make our lives work.
Hold on a second, Poop Stack. Are you kidding me? Well, I mean, I'm hearing you just blubber all these different professions. I mean, what is that? That you didn't even answer the question, and you're making a huge deal out of another $400 billion. It's not even for the people. It's for your Democrat cities that are burning.
But they really
let the states go bankrupt.
Excuse me for
let
interrupting,
the states go bankrupt.
Madam Speaker, but they really need the money right now.
Guys, check out Jack Napier. Are you kidding me? Where's her makeup? Makeup? If we could just throw on some white paint on her face, she could be Jack Nicholson's replacement. Really? We do Batman all over again. Pelosi did Gotham.
Even the members of your own caucus, Madam Speaker, want to accept this deal. $1.8 trillion. Congressman Ro Khanna, for example. But let me just...
She's having a friggin' meltdown right on CNN.
Quote Ro Khanna, a man you know well. I assume you admire him. He's a Democrat. And he just said this. He said, people in need can't wait until February. $1.8 trillion is significant and more than twice the Obama stimulus. Make a deal. Put the ball in McConnell court. So what do you say to Ro Khanna?
Watch Nancy Pelosi squirm, everybody. She keeps looking around like, wait, is this CNN? Let's see how Pelosi responds.
What I say to you is, I don't know why you're always an apologist, and many of your colleagues apologists for the Republican position.
Are you kidding me? We're talking about CNN. This is the communist news network. There's not one friend to Trump on the network. Really?
Just because the president wants to put a check with his name on it in the mail.
Are you kidding me? Have you seen my signature before, Pelosi? It's phenomenal. Of course I should have it on every check because there's a twofold. You could have your bank deposit it by picture,
and then sell the check on eBay. You know my Trump signature's worth a couple K at least. You could buy some diapers, you could buy some milk from the store. Look, Trump's signature sells for $5,327 on eBay. Oh, I could see it on the front page of Milbert Hubbard's News. That's right, it's got a circulation of 17. Yeah, fake news would never cover that story.
That we should not be doing all we can to help people pay the rent, put food on the table, to enhance benefits, that they don't lose their jobs if they're state and local.
How the heck could you not get all of that done with $1.8 trillion? I'm not talking about a billion, people. I'm talking about $1 trillion, and you get through 1.8 trillion. It's a trillion plus 800 billion after. Do that math, sleepy poopy pants Biden.
But there are millions of Americans who have lost their jobs. They can't pay the rent. Their kids need the food.
That's right, and that's what we're trying to get done.
$1.8 trillion, and the president just tweeted, stimulus, go big or go home. He wants even more right now, so why not work out a deal with him, and don't let the perfect, as they say here in Washington, be the enemy of the good.
Wow, I guess I should like Wolf now. Yep, no, I think I love him.
Well, I will not let the wrong be the enemy of the right.
What's wrong with $1.8 trillion?
Take that, Nancy Poopies.
Wait, you know what? Do you have any idea what the difference is between the spending that they have in their bill and that we have in our bill?
Yeah, $400 billion. And you want to give it to Democrat cities that are rioting and letting police not be protected. So you could go pound sand, take your 1.8, or you're just a chooch, really.
I didn't come over here to have you. So you're the apologist for the Obama, excuse me.
Whoa, is that a Freudian slip we just witnessed? Does anybody else not find it interesting that when Nancy Pelosi is posed with an actual question, she can't even answer it? She starts saying, oh, I didn't come on this show to be questioned. I came on this show to bash Trump. You're not giving me the chance to.
God forbid.
Madam Speaker, I'm not an apologist. I'm asking you serious questions because so many people are in desperate need right now.
Are you kidding me? It's like watching Chris Wallace, me and Biden at the debates.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
When was the last time?
Let me respond to you.
Let me ask you, when was the last time, Madam Speaker, when was the last time you spoke with the president?
I can answer that one for you. Never? Pelosi's never called me. Are you kidding me? Because she knows I would tell her how stupid she is, and I would tell her to get her 36 pounds out of the friggin' room. That's right, she's really a stinker. Yeah, no, I heard that she's been known to clear out the ladies' room. Yeah, but poisonous poop. Look, I can't say any more. It's classified. But I'll tell you, Nancy Pelosi, she's destroying the country. She keeps killing everything when she makes baked goods. And if you get to sit in a room with her, don't eat any of her food, okay? It's all poisoned. And you could die or get Montezuma's revenge. Both are very bad. So anyway, I gotta go, but I'll see you at the next Donald Trump show. Have a good night.
My people, look at that, the Crib Keeper. Woo! So, my people, my family, my Real Talk family, tomorrow we'll be doing it all over again for day 668 in a row. So if you have any requests, send me an email, mark@markpiresrealtalk.com. Any donations are highly appreciated, and I will write a song for you here during the show. We'll have some fun with it. The other thing is, you may have seen on the bottom, but you can order a face swap for a friend or for someone you care about. So if you like these face swaps I do, and you're like, you know what, I'd love for my friend Phil to get a face swap of Christopher Walken, just wishing him a happy birthday. I do happy birthdays. It's like a Cameo thing. You could order them on my website. I'm not on Cameo. I gotta look into it. But for now, you can order one on my website. And that's at markpiresrealtalk.com. Tomorrow, we'll be back for more. Probably another 3 to 6 hours. So if you haven't yet, ding that friggin' bell, because if you don't, you're not going to know when I'm live. So before a couple people said I didn't get the notification, make sure you have that bell and you ding it. You can't just go, I'm subscribed. You gotta go over to the side thing, click it, and then you'll see a few different options. You click that friggin' bell, okay? If you friggin' click that bell there, there's gonna be good things coming your way every day. Plus, I also drop clips throughout the day, every day, and some of them are a minute, 2 minutes long. And if you want to get on for the live chat real quick, make sure you ding on that friggin' bell. And sometimes I'll set a little bulletin in there in the midday with a little quote or something. So make sure you friggin' dig that bell, okay? And every once in a while, I just kind of go in and get some comments to everybody. And maybe I'll just kind of pop on very quick, super quick, just to say what's up for like a real estate real talk. So make sure you ding on that friggin' bell, okay? And my people, I love you. Just another day on the Real Talk Show. Day 667, that is. Almost there, guys. Another 333 days until 1,000. See you tomorrow. It's Real Talk. I love you guys. See you tomorrow.